one so you have correct audio.
You know, it occurred to me just now, I should probably open the Twitch manager. But hey, it's open now, and we are live.
We leaving?
We indeed leave it, except I didn't change it from Persona 3, so now we're playing Persona 3.
Yeah! Let's play Persona!
Dungeons and
I
Personas.
feel like we have this talk a lot, but I'm also pretty sure that Crooked Moon could just be Persona 3.
You're not wrong.
There's not enough people using guns to unlock their powers.
But there's plenty of trauma.
This is true. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix this in the VOD, but you know, it's fine. There. Now, it's Dungeons and Dragons.
Yippee!
I played against Yelling learned yesterday how fast I can make memes.
Extremely. It was
Evidently,
extremely.
yes.
The ad served to that.
I still say Mort is better.
Noah can stop that man's craft.
This is true.
Oh, if I'm bored enough, I could probably do the same thing, but it's just like,
No.
I know what.
He's too quick.
Fastest memes in the West. Although, to be fair, I don't know exactly where he is, so maybe the West isn't the right direction. Who can say?
More north.
Okay.
I'm the best meme maker in the Central.
Fastest
He's
memes in the
good.
North.
He's the Hephaestus of memes.
Oh, you know
I still
what?
say my
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I still say the favorite meme I made yesterday was the one throwing the chair.
But
He's big.
I wanted to bring this to everyone's attention. So I think I've mentioned that my weekend group is playing Odyssey of the Dragon Lords.
Correct.
So they recently defeated Letheria, and one of the players, his character's name in Elstagon, he has the same background as Andros did. However, where Andros rose above the darkness, he leaned heavily in it. He went from neutral to just pure evil after having to kill his family member.
Oh.
But the rest of the party sort of reins him in from being too evil. However, after killing Letheria, he's decided he's going to bottle her blood and sell it, and I can't imagine how that could possibly go wrong for them.
Oh.
What?
Yep, he's gonna...
Oh, fuck.
I don't think in or out of character he realizes the gift that he has just given me, the DM. I couldn't help but smile at that moment. Yeah, no, that's...
I mean, those guys are gonna make a fucking mint.
Yep. They're also going to more than likely bring Letheria back from the dead unwillingly, but you know, that's a later problem.
I mean, like, more like just spreading her out through the land and making her possibly more powerful, but you know, let's not talk about that.
You know, that's gonna be a really fun post-game if we just have every Titan be infused with Letheria's blood. Wouldn't that be funny?
That would be insane.
It's a good thing I
Like,
took that
you
scythe.
you see the Tarask, and it releases a smog, like a death smog from its mouth.
The
It's
Tarask,
a good thing
but crazy.
It's a good thing I
Okay,
took
check
that
it.
scythe and hit it.
Draco, you could steal this idea for the Tarask Lutheria death fog. People have to make a con save. If they fail, they automatically have one failed death save.
I mean,
should I just give you the character sheet for Cynthia?
I just want the instant death cloud. We're like, all right, just survive. You know, stay out of the cloud. Don't roll 3 failures.
I could also give the Tarask her Death Aura ability that Letheria had, just increase the damage on it, because it was already devastating.
Good.
Basically, just making necrotic
no.
Godzilla.
Yes.
But no, Draco, you give the death aura to the behemoth because that one shoots the lasers and has like the energy attacks.
True. Give it a shield, basically. You don't want to get
Yeah,
close
'cause
because death.
It's you're literally just lead into like burning Godzilla, except it's just death and radiation.
But we could get Shin Godzilla.
Mm.
I mean, I think that's what happens if you use Litharia's blood into the behemoth. You just create Shin Godzilla.
Mm.
That's terrifying.
That is terrifying.
And also,
You know,
my favorite Godzilla.
And you know, for the Kraken, since it doesn't really get much, just give it Litharia's spell list.
Yeah, I
Just let them just teach them a lesson. Like, oh, you want to go down this path? You really think this is a smart idea, motherfucker?
So, like, my original thought is they're probably going to do the same thing with Sidon. So I imagine Sidon is going to come with the new gods to fight them at some point in their journeys. And this will all be according to Litharia's original plan of making the Oblivion God.
Oblivion God?
Yep. If you recall, she had this ball, this or sphere of annihilation that she was feeding god souls to. The reason being she wanted to make a god of oblivion because she thought that would be hysterical.
Okay, guys, we're gonna have to dimension jump.
You know what? No. It's their problem to deal with.
No, it's fine. The Myrmekis will take care of it at some point, probably.
Oh, that's even worse.
Let's send our Myrmekis into their dimension.
What I love about that is they understand the threat of the Myrmekis after hearing the lore behind them, and they just decided not to touch them with a 10-foot pole. But Godblood, this is good. How could this go wrong?
Myrmeki with Godblood.
Oh god.
Oh,
Listen.
good God, no.
Draco, do that. You don't scratch everything. Do that. They somehow the Myrmekis got a hold of Godblood, so they have the new.
It seems our hive mind is the god of knowledge.
Did you forget there are Namekian in Sidon's tower?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are. I'm looking really forward to when they bump into that, because that's where they are right now.
You can literally just have the Tyranids. They just become full Tyranid at that point.
Oh,
Are they even
wait,
at the...
they're in Sidon's tower now?
They are about to go into Sidon's tower, yeah.
Wait, they killed Lutheria already?
They did. So,
What are Tyranids?
it went really well because one of the players was using an epic path you guys didn't have, which was their entire family got wiped out by Lutheria because they wouldn't sacrifice their child to her. And before they could... I'm sorry. I'm thinking of a different epic path. The epic path that this person had was... there was a prophecy that they were going to kill Lutheria. So Lutheria, in response, started to kill their entire family to try and prevent this prophecy. But Mitros stepped in the way so that she could save the character and also remove all memory of their family from the current timeline. That way Lutheria wouldn't try to kill him again. And because she suddenly remembers the prophecy when seeing him, she hard focused on him to try and take him out. But obviously the other groups of the party were not about to let her just completely wipe him. It was a close fight, but if she had focused on anyone else, she might have been able to knock out a few people from the battle. The Death Aura was doing a lot of work.
I just play a game of Toy Squares with her.
Yeah. No, you wanted to negotiate with her. They did not. Especially Lucius, the player whose entire family was wiped out by her. That was not on the table at all.
Oh.
The other part of that epic path is Lutheria's scythe has all of the souls of his family members in it, so it needs to be destroyed immediately after to free all of them. But yeah, that's the weekend group and what they've been up to. Who would like to do the recap for what happened last time for an inspiration?
Who wants to reroll? It's the first one of the campaign.
It is.
Actually, let's give it to Brodix. I fear for your life, man.
You
That
keep
is
dying.
fair, honestly.
You
Considering
keep dying.
Yeah, we need to work on that. Clerics are not supposed to go down first.
Listen,
Or that fast.
Yeah.
I have average, and I'm actually built like a good cleric. Draco just hits me really hard.
Yeah,
dice
that's
are
why
just
you're-
cruel, is what happens.
Draco, why are you bullying Annie?
I'm not intentionally doing it, is the thing.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Annie, are you okay?
Guys.
Would you tell us?
Are you okay?
No.
That's gonna be your theme song now.
At this point, yeah.
You've been hit by a small criminal.
I've been hit by a lot of things.
The harmonica version. With Lazarus playing in the background.
It actually.
Again, I don't have a harmonica with me right now, but I do have the ocarina.
Honestly,
That's
I'm
kinda close.
I'm planning on investing myself in a harmonica now.
Mm.
Okay. Where to begin? Where to begin? Last time, we all died. In many different ways, but we all somehow found ourselves in the land of Dreskenwald aboard this strange automaton? That's the only word I would know for it. I've never seen a machine this complex before. But, you know, we had a nice, talk here and there. And a little bit of camaraderie. But then one of the other spirits on board decided, it's gonna cause a ruckus. And it broke the windows on the machine, sorry. And it caused a bunch of other spirits to be corrupted by this, swirling mist. And it was quite a tussle that we had. I tried my best to defend some people, but I guess I'm not used to this body, and I fell down very, very quickly. Thankfully, everyone else was able to fight back the spirits and revive me. But then after that, the leader, conductor of this vessel, he called himself the Vagrant, asked us to help put the several souls to ease. So we just progressed across the train, helped out spirits here and there. Some of them had what were some of the things that they wanted? Like there was the sailor who, after I sung a sea shanty, he was calmed. There was a guy who was really hungry, so we just gave him some food. Cauldron did a lot of talking, bringing people at peace. There was a large ghost tiger, which I accidentally woke up. Again, I apologize. And, it got really dicey again because Cauldron got surrounded by a ring of fire, and I figured, he doesn't deserve to be trapped, it's my fault, so I broke him out, but I ended up burning myself and getting knocked down again. But I'm sure, everyone tried their hardest and quickest to get me back up, because I awoke in the next train. Yeah, totally didn't get left for dead for a good couple of rounds while people played with tigers. Yeah, totally. I'm totally above game. I'm totally not spiteful about all that, but it's okay.
I can't imagine why.
I tried. I didn't have Healy at the time.
Listen, you did fine because you had the situation completely under control. Anyway, but we did, in the dining car, we did get to see two lovely people, Philip and Adela Druskenwald. They're the lord and lady of the land itself. Adela, asked us if, we wanted to do a card reading, and we all got a tarot card. The fates are very unique, to say the least, because everyone's cards seem to be very fitting somehow. But after that, we were able to clear all the spirits, put them to rest, and then we made our way to the engine room, where there was a large spirit coming out of this engine, but we were able to fight it off very well, actually. When we have, good teamwork going, we're actually able to be a very effective group. But the vessel did eventually crash, and now we're standing outside. We need to find some, I don't remember what the Vagrant called it, but we had to find some soul energy in order to help power this vessel again. But we're also staring at a very, very unsettling moon. Did I get everything right?
Yep. The one thing you missed is soul cans. The name of the fuel source that you need to find are soul cans, specifically 3 of them. But I will give you
I don't know a lot about machinery.
That's fair. Let me bring you all over back to the scene you find yourselves in. Also, I need to adjust some things for chat. Boop. There we go. So, how this is going to work, since you're actively looking for them, we'll have you guys do some perception checks. If you want to give people advantage, you can, because there's only 3 cans that you need to find.
Said perception.
So, who amongst you has the best perceptions?
I have a +5.
Okay.
I have a 5 as well.
I have a +7.
Okay, so it sounds like it's going to be Gerard, Anne, and Mary that are going to be the people looking. And Rashimi, Laz, and Cauldron will be assisting.
I'll help Annabelle.
Split up team.
Gang, let's
Let's
split.
You
split
want
up
to
and
split the
let's
party
search for
this
clues.
early?
So,
We're not going that far off.
yeah, you're looking around the general region, because they might be close by. So, the people that I mentioned, roll your perception checks with advantage.
Perception.
19.
22.
Oh, yeah.
15.
With 2 people looking together, all of you managed to find them really easily. Although, admittedly, it would be hard to miss them. It's a steel can shining in the moonlight. Also, I'm going to adjust the dynamic lighting a little bit. We're going to lose the cool ethereal lighting here because the moon is getting closer, it seems like, which is making the area a bit brighter. Which could be a good or a bad thing. Do what you will with that information. Did I mess up? I thought I turned on daylight mode. Yeah, I did turn on daylight mode. That's weird. I wonder why it's still... Does someone have an aura on? For some reason... Weird. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing right now, but hey.
Is that my aura?
Maybe?
Or is it?
No, it's not. I don't know where this red aura is coming from that Chad is seeing.
I have an aura on me. Oh, no, that's my dark vision. Never mind.
It's me.
Ah.
The red is you?
I
Wait,
guess. I
I'm
don't know
gonna-
why.
I'm gonna see something real quick.
Because it's moving
If I
with me.
completely turn off dynamic lighting. No, that didn't get rid of the aura. Well, we're just gonna let that be, I suppose.
See?
There we go, now it's
Okay.
fixed. I don't know what the deal was with that, but anyway.
I have no idea either.
You present the Vagrant with the soul cans, and he immediately sets off to work. He gets into the front of the train and begins tinkering around, putting the soul cans in. You all have the opportunity to take a short rest here if you like, but I don't think anyone needs to.
Let's see.
Can I get this back on a short rest?
We don't recover spells from a short rest, right?
No, only
No,
warlocks
no.
get it from short
Warlock.
rest.
Well,
Warlock's goaded.
I mean, some people could recover.
True.
Like if you have harness divine power.
Oh yeah, if you're like a paladin or something, yeah.
Well, we also leveled up, so
Also,
Yeah, we're level 3 now.
ooh,
But if you had any stuff that was expended, you can use. For example, I think paladins get this as well. That you could,
They
if you
do.
didn't use Channel Divinity, you could regain a spell slot that you have spent before.
I don't
Because
know
you gain the new
if
ones, but you
do.
They do.
Oh, they
Because
do?
Kai had it.
That is a thing, yeah.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
Taro had it too.
I forgot. That's right.
Not Taro, but
So you could do that. You have the time to do it. Approximately like an hour while he's fixing up the train to try and get it untangled.
I only have one channel divinity, and I don't know if it's worth trying to recover that. Like, use it to expend a slot, right? Like, to save us. Bleh. Words can be tricky sometimes.
Get a slot back. Perhaps.
Yes.
Well, this is my reasoning for it. If you have it before, if you still have your divinity before the rest, use it to recharge a slot. At the end of the short rest, you recover your channel divinity.
That's a good point.
Ah.
You get one slot for free.
Okay, I will do what you say then. That sounds smart.
Okay.
So I expend a slot to recover one, and then because of the short rest, I end up like
You end up getting your
Getting
channel
it back.
divinity back.
So you could use that channel divinity for any of the fun things that your particular brand of paladin can use it for.
Mm-hmm. You can only do it once a day though, because it's not broken.
noted.
Not until you level up. Again.
So we are taking a short rest for that.
Yeah, it's just a short rest right now that you're taking while he tries to get everything sorted up. It's not going to take him a full 8 hours to fix the train with the soul cans you gave him. Alright, so after some tinkering, a thunderous roar shatters the stillness, and the ground trembles as the Ghostlight locomotive tears through the foliage. You notice, however, a little too late, the final branch-like tendrils from the phantom train hoppers, lingering remnants, slither into the ghastly smokestack of the enormous engine. And suddenly, with a cacophonous groaning and creaking, the locomotive changes before your eyes, sprouting a malevolent face with burning, ghastly eyes filled with wickedness. Now, a truly monstrous and haunted construct. It spins around and thunders towards you. And allow me, one, to show you what it looks like now as the Vagrant gets the fuck out of there, by the by. Woo! And, for chat. And you as well.
Yeah.
Do. And let me just change the music up here as combat were declared.
I don't think I like trains.
While Vagrant, Philip, and Adele are running, the Vagrant shouts, "They're normally not like this!"
Ah, fuck.
Let's get them.
Thank
They're
God
gonna
for
run
advantage on
off screen
initiative.
away from this, and I need to roll in the Ghostlight Express.
Barry just looks straight ahead. Please stay safe this time.
Okay,
You already see her pulling out her sword and shield.
it rolled very poorly. Oh, right, I also need to... Apropos of nothing, I'm going to make some X's pop up onto the map. Actually, I could probably put it onto... I'll put it on the map layer, actually. That makes sense. Actually, I am basically going to tell you what these X's are. So these X's that you've seen just spawn in, soul cans have rocketed out of this construct to those locations. I'm not going to say what the relevance of the soul cans that rocketed over there are, but they're over there.
We probably need those, don't we?
I mean,
Are we
up
missing
to
anyone?
you. Right, and I believe...
Cryptic.
Hmm?
Cryptic has to roll.
Oh no.
That's right. He got up for a second for Thud.
We have to find a train, Cryptic.
Can anyone suplex a train? Because now would be the moment to do that.
Not at this level.
Yeah, that's...
I arguably might have the highest strength, so I might be able to.
Well,
God,
I guess
this guy.
Cauldron is going to be on first. The train is alive. What do you do?
Oh boy. Well, choo-choo, motherfucker. Let's see here. I've got all kinds of smites I could use, but I'll save them. Ah! I'm gonna toss, I'm gonna try, let me see here, is that, let's see, is that? Let's toss a Word of Radiance at him, see what happens.
Alright. And that's a con save. What word?
You have no Riz!
Oh shit. Train's got no riz. But that is a 15. Is Word of Radiance a save or suck, or does he take half?
Saver, suck.
Alright.
What else is?
That's also Word of Radiance is also a 5-foot like aura around you, so you have to like run right up to it in order to use it.
Oh.
It's a small burst like right around you.
Okay.
Gosh.
Well, since I clearly didn't do that, then.
You could run up to it.
There's a cantrip, utter divine word, each creature of your choice. Okay, that's what I was wondering, if it was an AoE that hits indiscriminately or not. But it does in fact say, of your choice. So we'll just say you ran up and did that. And that is an action. Any bonus actions to declare?
None at the moment.
Alright. That brings us to good old Lassie.
Well, I don't much like this. So he's just going to tap down his cane as he is going to cast Mirror Image as his shadows start to shoot out of the ground and separate around him, making more of like a illusion of himself.
What colors would you like for your mirror images? We've got red, blue, green, orange, purple, pink, and yellow.
A pink, yellow, and red.
Pink, yellow, red. There we go.
And then I'm going to spend one of my sorcerer points to do Quicken Spell.
Sense to me.
And I'm going to do Mind Sliver.
Find a creature, range, target must succeed an int saving throw or take 1d6 psychic. And you get to subtract. Alright, how smart is a train? Decently, but not very, but that is 16.
Oh, yeah, that's enough. Well, there I go.
Train's a bit
Annabelle, don't-
smart.
Annabelle, don't get downed. gonna hide behind the tree.
All right, near the soul can. Mary.
Okay. Let's see. 2 minutes. Mary is going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 to here. As she looks at the at the train, and for her bonus action, she would say, as the Arbor of Shadow comes forth, I need the Reaper to I use oh no, dude. Yeah, she calls on to her dog, a Reaper.
Nice. Right, where are you popping him?
Right behind the train.
Choo choo. Put him right here. Or do you mean like right here? Because that's basically behind it.
Yep.
Alright.
Here we go. And he asked during my turn as well. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Mary is going to shoot at the train.
Understandable.
Here's my bang. For 19.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
I think with Omen of Doom, I get an extra 1d6 necrotic damage on top of this.
Okay.
For 13 damage altogether.
And piercing, and you notice that necrotic damage doesn't seem to be as effective, unfortunately. So he only takes 2 necrotic damage.
Damn, this ghost train.
Right,
That's Mary and now Grim.
right. So Grim goes now, right?
Yes. And he will use his render on
Just barely not enough.
16.
Was he
Oh.
flanking with
Wait,
Cavalry?
that's right, because that would be flanking. Never mind, that is a 16, which just barely hits.
For 11 necrotic.
So that would be 6 rounded up.
And can the train be scared? Because I think it says it frightens the target.
Let's see. Condition, it cannot be frightened. I mean, it's a giant ghostly train. What does it have to be afraid of? Rust, I guess.
A shadow dog.
A shadow dog is significantly smaller than it is.
And that will be Mary's turn.
Right, that brings us to Gerard.
Alright, he's going to... get right next to the soul can here,
Mm-hmm.
and is going to, since we've had a short rest, I have to re-up this. I'm gonna re-up that Crimson Right, and this time I'm gonna do Right of the Flame, so fire damage.
Right, and how will that look? This is your first time going fire.
He'll just do the thing where he cuts a little bit of his hand, and the fire and the blood just kind of like engulfs and flames, and he touches his crossbow, and the bolt kind of just starts kind of catches fire just slightly at the tip.
Nice.
And I'm gonna take a shot.
All right. Ooh.
Heard lots of fun, now here comes the natural
Wait,
one.
why didn't that roll in this? I thought... I was certain that I used this. Oh well, I'll just roll it in the tray then. I guess it's the one dice that won't fit. So as you pull out the crossbow, you cut yourself a little bit. You bleed 10% of your max HP per round until a successful DC 15 medicine check or healing spell is done to you. So that'd be 10% of 32.
I have +5 in medicine. Could I just do that now or no?
It would have to be an action to properly do it. So
Alright.
you will lose... see, normally we round up, but that is a 3.2, so we'll say that's just you lose 3 damage per turn
Alright.
starting now.
Alright, he kind of pulls out his crossbow and kind of feels the cut, and he just kind of shakes his paw, and he just looks out to everyone and just points towards where the last can is, and just says, "Someone make themselves useful and grab the other can." And that's my turn.
All right,
I'm already heading there.
and
Oh, is that what that is?
2 more cans on the field.
Yeah. Like, what would I have to do to make like some kind of intelligence check to think like if just gathering the cans and or like destroying them, or like what we would need to do with the cans?
I'm gonna say Arcana specifically, because this is a magical train. It makes sense to be Arcana.
Would that be an action or a bonus action?
I'd say it'd be an action to think this through.
Yeah, I'll do it. 11. However,
Oh,
I'm
that's-
gonna use one of my uses of "You Got a Friend" to guidance myself to add a D4 to this.
all right. Ooh.
15.
All right, with a 15, you remember that the soul cans were needed to fuel the train. So, this ghostly version of the train is probably going to use those cans if it gets to them to heal itself. You could keep them on your person, but the train is going to run your ass over if you do that for the can. You could try to destroy them, but you know that these have souls in them, so those souls could be hostile upon coming out. It is up to you how you do with that information.
Just kind of thinking over it, and thinks and shouts out, "This machine's gonna try to go after those cans. It may use them to heal. Just be careful if you grab them, it's gonna try to run you down. If you break the cans, then we may get some other angry ghosts." And that's my bonus.
In other words, pick up that can.
Pick it up and run. As a bonus action, Anne's going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. What's the weapon in... Okay, right there?
Yep, right there. You're gonna see, like, Anne, like, reach for her sword, and she, like, throws it out, but instead of the actual sword going out, you just see, like, a spectral version of it. And you can kind of see a glimmer of a person holding it as well. The form of a... I'd say this one will be a form of a slender woman. Looks like she's, like, wielding a rapier. Upon summoning it, I can use an attack. 21.
A 21 is absolutely going to hit.
6 force damage.
Ooh, strong.
As you see a woman who looks like an older version of Anne just like thrust into this. And then I'm gonna stay 10 feet back over here and I'll end my turn.
Right.
And I'll just shout to other people like, Rashimi, get back from that thing.
All right.
Rashmi, sorry.
Right, Rashmi, your move.
Okay. Let's see what I can do. Rashmi is going to try running towards the can at the top corner. This one. I'm not gonna make it all the way, but I will attempt to go that direction.
You could do the dash action, and that might get you closer. 10 feet to there. Let me see.
Okay.
So 10 feet to
I
there.
have 30 feet, so that means that's all. Then if I dashed,
You can get
how
30
much?
more feet.
We'll get you right up to it.
Okay, I'll dash. I got it! I got it!
Alright. And that will bring us to the choo-choo. Let's see. How does it want to do this? Does it want to use that, or does it want to go with that? And let's see, that is reach. How much movement do you have again? 50. Okay. And it has that much health.
Fuck.
Oops, nope, I didn't want to. I wanted to turn it. There we go. It's gonna go
train.
towards Gerard.
But it has no
Attack
tracks.
of opportunity.
We'll see where I put. It's technically still in your threat range because it is big. Oh, and if I
But it's
turn you
not for
sideways,
Reaper.
that's true. Reaper does get that attack of opportunity. So that was what, 10 feet?
Tracks.
And roll your attack of opportunity because the train's a coming for Gerard in that can.
Actually,
By the way, I forgot to roll my necrotic damage
Right.
further right, so I rolled it, and I rolled a 4.
Oof.
Hey, Draco.
Yes.
I'm gonna use Grimm's reaction.
Creature
Doubtful how.
needs to succeed a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC or its speed is 0. Oh, good call. How wise is the train? It's your spell DC, but a 6 is not enough. It attempts to go, and with that howl, the train locks into place. And with that, it's going to instead charge at Cauldron with a rail slam. Choo choo! Does a 14.
Nothing doing.
Alright,
Somehow I'm able to block it with my shield.
next attack, that would be a 16.
Oh, fuck, yeah, no.
Again, it slams against the shield, but it won't give.
Alright. And that brings us to our main Cauldron.
Okay. I'm gonna hit him with my greatsword. Does a 16 hit?
That will hit.
Okay, and I'm gonna hit him with a bit of a razzle dazzle with a divine smite. Does this qualify as a as undead creature, by the way?
No, he is a construct. Well, it's a
Gotcha.
train,
Then
so they
ignore-
are a construct. There it goes. So it'd be 16. Okay, where does that... Okay, and is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Right, before we get to Lazarus, it's going to use one of its legendary actions, aiming it towards the dog, Reaper over there. It lets out... It's going to spend 2 of its legendary actions to let out that haunting whistle. Reaper needs to make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw. He's taking psychic damage and is frightened until his next turn, if he can be frightened.
Condition immunity, frightened.
Okay, so he won't take the frightened, but he will take the damage if he fails.
Say wisdom. Oh, Bubby, you have a 0 wisdom. Oh my god.
Natural 20. Okay. Let's see. Succeed or take. So that is save or suck. So aside from being a spooky whistle, that does not do any damage. And that will bring us to Lazarus.
Oh, don't destroy the cans. Looking at Anna, though.
Unless you want a spooky ghost to come out. Just try to keep it out of the train's reach.
Okay. Just picks it up. And, let's see. Okay, I'll do magic missile on it.
Okay.
If I can train.
-2, and you have triggered something by doing that.
Oh no.
The Ghostlight locomotive rumbles and shudders with a burst of otherworldly light. Its face becomes a nightmarish exaggeration, with a crooked iron grin, and huge black plumes of billowing souls erupt from its smokestack, each one twisted into writhing shadows that look like gnarled branches, as you have activated its crooked switch. If it has half of its hit points or fewer, it regains all expended uses of legendary resistance. It enters a malevolent form for 12 hours. In this form, it's chaotic evil and can use its multi-attack action. Oh, wait, so it couldn't do that before? I may have overpowered the trait in that turn, but it didn't hit, so it doesn't matter. So, legendary resistance is back up to full.
Well, I did my job.
Right, since you did grab that, I'm going to remove the X from the map, because it is now on your person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, was that on the token layer? I moved it to the token layer. Okay, there we go. Right, and that will bring us to Mary.
Okay. Bonus action. Zephyr Strike. And now I am going to shoot it again.
Woo!
27.
That'll hit. Let me check. Yeah, no, that'll hit.
Damage for that. 5 necrotic, 9 piercing, and then for the Zephyr Strike damage. An extra 5 damage for Zephyr Strike.
And then minus an additional 5. I do have a question for you. Reaper made his speed 0. If he used a legendary action that allowed him to move, Would he be able to, or would it still be 0?
On the same turn?
Yes, because this would still be... Or no, is this the same turn or the next turn?
It hasn't been his turn again.
Okay. So yeah, does he still have 0 speed then for this turn?
Yes.
Okay. So then it won't use that legendary action then.
Alright, and then that would be Anne's turn now for Grim. He's going to do another bite. Huh?
You said my name.
I said Grim.
They said it was Anne's turn. Now it's Grim's turn.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
You confused you for me.
My bad. And Grim's going to do another ring for a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
For 9 necrotic.
Be 5 damage.
And then Mary just like look at Grim. Do not let him move. And that will be my turn.
Right, bring this back to Gerard.
Alright, question. Is it an action or bonus action to pick up that can?
I would say bonus action. It's quick enough to just grab this small object.
Alright, he will pick up that can. And then action. I'm just gonna go ahead and fire again.
Right?
That's a 21.
And that will certainly hit.
So it takes 7 piercing and 2 fire damage.
Okay, so we'll say it takes 1 as you discover that it seems to be resistant to fire as well, which makes some sort of sense. I mean, you know, it burns souls in it.
And now that he has that, let's go ahead and... He'll get right here,
Alright.
and that is turn.
Okay, let me get rid of that.
And I already
first.
took the bleed damage.
Okie doke. That. And that will bring us to Anne.
Bonus action. The spiritual rapier will strike once more. 17.
That hits. Barely, but it do.
For another 6.
Ooh, it's starting to look real rough. It's looking around frantically for those cans. It seems to notice who has them.
And as an action, I guess, yeah, Jar will be close enough to notice this. Anne raises her hands up to the sky as she calls, Moonlight, help us out. As for an action, I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
Nice. Right, and that would be... I think it's like...
It's just like one circle, well, one space since it's 5-foot radius.
Right. Whoop, nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the corner there. There we go. Where exactly are you putting it? Like right on top of it, or like in the corner?
Right here in this, right directly in its body.
There we go.
DC 13 con save.
Right, let's make that con. That is a success.
So
Yeah,
it
it's a
takes
big
half,
drain.
so it's another 6 radiant damage.
It's looking real rough.
Let's see. I'm gonna see the rest of the wording of the spell. And I believe when it starts its turn, it's gonna have to take that damage once more.
It will.
As I'm gonna just finish my turn by running over to Gerard, as he notices coming off of the end a smell of cigars and bourbon.
Right, and that would bring us to Rashmi. He's looking real rough. The Moonbeam might do it, but do you have anything you want to pump into him? Try and take him out sooner.
Mine are majority not like offensive, which is intentional, but
Do you have any ranged ability or weaponry? Alright, you have the net. I don't think the net would work in this
I
scenario.
don't think the net would work in this scenario. But
That would be funny though. Throw net at trains.
what would you know what also would be funny?
You tell.
Throw shield at train.
Wait, you're a physical shield or?
The physical shield. I'm gonna toss the physical shield at the train.
I didn't know you even had a physical shield.
It's in my item list.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Directly underneath net.
It is realistically what a child would do.
Roll, I guess roll a flat dex.
Flat dex.
Yeah, for throwing the shield.
This is gonna go oh so well.
That's a natural 0. You try to throw the shield,
Oh my god.
and I'm going to roll. But that hopped out of the thing. Let's try that again. 3. Well, you, in your haste to throw your shield, you conk yourself on the head. And there we go. And you lose your dex bonus to your armor class for 4 rounds, but it's not going to last that much longer. All of you watch as Rashimi tried to throw a shield and just conk herself on the head.
All the clones have their own reaction. The mirror images. Just, ooh.
Gerard just pinches his nose.
Right, that would bring us to the Ghostlight Express, but it's still in the Moonbeam at the start of its turn, so roll the damage.
Or 9.
Right, is gonna go either way, but let's roll that con. Well, that would have been a success, but that doesn't matter. How would you like to do this?
As the light of the moon, as like a moonbeam shines down on it. At first it's kind of like a pale moonlight. Then the light slowly shifts, kind of like into like a twilight orangey color. And just, I guess everyone who is closest to the train now will kind of smell that like cigars and bourbon coming off from it.
And you watch as the Moonbeam manages to fry the last bit of corruption. It tries to make an escape from the train, but no dice, as the light of the moon wipes it out, and the train goes back to normal. Let me read. The Ghostlight locomotive's malicious face disappears, and its true form returns, belching out the crooked corruption in an acrid black cloud, which immediately gets vaporized. What remains of the Phantom Train Hopper writhes and rages against its final destruction, but it's quickly annihilated by the billowing fog of the shroud and the light of the moon, before it dissipates from Wickermoor Hollow once and for all. It is at this point the Vagrant, Adela, and Philip run back in. And the Vagrant immediately goes to the train to see if it, like, you did damage to it that needs to be repaired, but he's checking to make sure the corruption didn't do any substantial lasting damage to it. And before we get to that line, Adela and Philip rush up to you. Wow, that was really something! You guys did a great job on that train! And I feel like we definitely should reward you, so he pulls out what appears to be a suitcase. Luckily, we managed to find our luggage, which was not destroyed in the crash, thank goodness. And he opens it up, and Adela is going to hand you... Let me see where it is. You each get 25 gold, either in coins or in pieces of jewelry, as you would prefer. So, dealer's choice, do you want 25 gold in coins or jewelry? And everyone can decide to pick something different if they want.
Gerard just chooses money. He has no use for jewelry.
Same.
Same.
Or actually, I would take the.
I might want a ring.
Alright.
I might take the jewelry.
I considering my religion, I'll take the jewelry.
Okay. You find a nice gold chain with a ruby red, not locket, what is the word I'm looking for? The thing at the end of the necklace.
Pendant?
Pendant, yes. With a ruby red pendant at the end. And, Lazarus, you managed to find yourself a gold ring with an amethyst stone inlaid in it.
How fitting.
Rashmi, anything particular you're looking for in way of jewelry? Because Adela's got jewelry to spare.
Something related to... I don't know. What would work for a paladin specifically? Like...
I mean,
is there any jewelry related to holy symbols or such?
I mean, I suppose that would depend on if your paladin was, like, religious, because paladins make an oath. Doesn't necessarily have to be to a god, but usually to a god. Whatever you think would fit your character's style, religion, what have you.
Based on what Rashmi currently remembers, which is not a lot, she's probably going to... The oath is probably more towards something that she either did to herself or thought she did to herself.
Okay.
If that made sense.
So in lieu of any direct idea, she's going to hand you like a diamond bracelet, golden small diamonds. And in addition, Philip pulls out a few things for you. There are 6 different items, and luckily for you, there's 6 of you, so that just works out really conveniently. So you can decide which of you wants what. There is a +1 weapon, basically of your choice, whatever you want it to be, whoever wants that +1 weapon. A +1 shield.
Ooh. I'll take the +1 weapon.
Alright, what weapon?
Great sword.
Alright, that works. There's a +1 shield, a bag of tricks, the gray bag of tricks, a snuff box with dust of disappearance in it, an immovable rod with a goat head on each end. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing one. And the medallion of thoughts.
Take the rod.
Right, you have one immovable rod with goat heads.
I'm stuck between Dust of Disappearance and Medallion of Thoughts.
Did someone take the shield already?
No one took the shield.
No.
Gerard will take the shield.
Okay, and a Google dust disappearance. So if it helps you make your decision, I'm going to look up really quick what the dust of disappearance does, because Philip would know what these items do. They're his items. Found in a small packet, this powder resembles very fine sand. There's enough of it for one use. When you use an action to throw the dust into the air, you and each creature and object within 10 feet of you become invisible for 2d4 minutes. The duration is the same for all subjects, and the dust is consumed when the magic takes effect. If a creature affected by the dust attacks or casts a spell, the invisibility ends. So it's basically a invisibility spell, but multi-target. While the Medallion of Thoughts, it has 3 charges. While you're wearing it, you can use an action to expend a charge and cast the Detect Thoughts spell. DC 13 from it. The medallion regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dusk. Actually, let me look at... It says daily at dawn, but time is different here, as you're going to learn very soon in Crooked Moon. Let me just take a look-see for the times. Skinfold, is it in here? No. I know you're in here somewhere. Wickermoor Hollow, mayhaps? Locations, I know it's in here somewhere, the time. Wait, I could also just look in the PDF. There you are. Oop. There we go. 1. And where is the information I'm looking for? I know it's in here somewhere. Backgrounds, skills, perhaps here? Okay. I know there's like a little image somewhere in here that I can tell you the time system. There we go. Okay, it's not the image, but I found it. It would recharge at the twilight hour.
Okay.
I want the gray bag of tricks.
All right.
I just read what it has and I want it so bad now.
Yeah, the bags of tricks are always fun.
Yeah, I get 3 fuzzballs so that could be out of 8 different animals. A weasel, a giant rat, a badger, a boar, a panther, a giant badger, a direwolf, or a giant elk.
Yep. Get more animal summons. Oh, right, I forgot to do this. There we go.
Alright. Rush me, which one do you want? Medallion Thoughts or Dust of Disappearance?
I will go for Medallion of Thoughts.
Okay.
I was initially leaning towards the dust, but I'm like, you know what? Medallion.
Alright, let's make sure you know what that does.
Yep, I will grab the link. Copy, and I will put that in the party notes. Where art thou? Crooked party notes, there you are.
I think Anne will just grab whatever was left over because I think she's more focused on trying to get Gerard to stop bleeding.
Valid.
Yeah, not paying attention to loot. So I will use a spell slot for this, Gerard. Heal for 5 as Anne tries to wrap up your hand.
And you are no longer bleeding.
Draco, I also have a question.
I might have an answer.
So, for the Grim,
Mm-hmm.
It vanishes if you die, when the doomed creature dies, or when it's reduced to 0 hit. When the Grimm's reduced to 0 hit point, or while you repeat again. Technically, did the train die?
Yes, the spirit that was possessing the train and forcing it to attack you is dead.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. So as you guys see Anna walking up with Grim, Grim just slowly goes into the ground and appears next to her shadow.
Mary, you said my name again.
God damn it.
It's fine, I have a weird shadow too.
It's true. But as... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, good work, everybody.
My head still hurts a little bit, but yeah.
And no one was downed.
Actually, get over here. I can take a look at your head. Make sure you don't have concussion.
I think I'm good, but I'll come over.
I'll try not to walk through people. Oh, never mind. I'll go back.
Okay.
How's it looking?
Mary will assist Anne.
Do a flavorful medicine check if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mary does the mom once over.
Ooh, so 21. Rashmi, what could you tell me about your affliction? What they would glean for that roll?
Well, I did get hit in the head, right? From my own shield.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
A concussion.
So...
I think we rolled too high, so we find something else. I think that's what Draco's implying.
Oh, okay.
that's
Is that what you're implying, Draco?
Yeah, to a degree. I mean, obviously, like, they find that you have a bump on your head from the shield dropping, but no real damage was done.
They also find very, very carefully hidden marks all over the body.
Well, they
Clearly
were-
not well hidden, because...
Would they resemble any kind of language, or are they just like marks?
kind of looks like Rashmi was split apart and sewn back together.
Would this ring a bell to Mary?
I'm gonna say no.
Rashmi, Anne's not gonna say anything, but like you feel like her thumb or finger go over like one of the marks where you know it is. She's just gonna give you a knowing look and just give like a small nod to kind of suggest like we can talk about this later.
Okay.
Mary looks
Like
at
she's
her
not
too.
gonna out you out about it, but it's like, you know, we should talk about this later on.
Mary gives you the mom stare.
Upon that revelation, you notice as you hear the Ghostlight Express moving, and you turn around, and the Vagrant cries out, "Sorry, friends! Looks like the Ghostlight Express is moving on its own. In its current state, I can't take any living passengers, I'm afraid. Soon as I get it all fixed up, I'll be sure to return and pick you back up. But for now, looks like this is the end of the line. See you in a few weeks, I think." And he and the Ghostlight Express roll on out.
Does that imply that he's dead?
Wait. Whoa. Why? No.
Leave
No.
us. He left us.
Well,
Guess we're walking.
He didn't exactly leave us. It was more that the train moved on its own and he was on it. If we're getting technical here.
What a strange automaton.
Well, hey, it's not the end of the world. I think we're probably near Wickermoor, so we could head on that way. There's a town somewhat nearby. He looks around for a second, moves ever so slightly, shakes his hand and glances to the east, a grin playing on his lips. Well, now let's leave this dreary place behind. As I said, Wickermoor village isn't all that far. I think we even have an estate waiting for us. Mayor sent a letter ages ago, saying it was a gift. Never got around to responding, but hey, maybe it's still there. Adela gently touches his arm, beaming. Oh, Philly, isn't this just serendipity? I bet the villagers will be jazzed to see ya. Philip nods, giving her hand a playful squeeze. That's right, darling. Let's treat this little hiccup as a stroke of luck. A chance to see new sights. With a flourish, he twirls his cane and turns to you with a wink. Since you handled the trains so well, how about escorting us to Wickermoor village?
I don't see why not.
Well, if we're all going the same way.
Capital.
All right.
I can just grab their tokens from... Oh no. Cancel. I'll just grab their tokens from here. Because I have to move them to a map as you all get moving. And sure enough to his word, you eventually see a town over a hill. And we'll move them, like... I do have a scene to describe as you make your way into town, but I'm gonna move y'all over here. Why is it... This is a bit darker than it should be, I think. Actually, no, this kind of matches the night, I suppose. Does anyone have difficulty seeing at this current point where I have placed you?
Nope.
Just
It's
whatever my
supposed to
dark
be
vision
slightly
allows me.
dark, right? It's supposed to be slightly dark, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be slightly dark.
Okay.
Actually, I
Then, yeah.
might... Because y'all do have at least some light. Actually, no, it looks like this is pitch black. And it's only dark vision, so instead I'm going to make this daylight mode. Because the moon is close enough where you could probably see. And you're coming, like, let's say from this path over here, roughly. So if y'all want to, like, position yourselves however you think you'd be positioned, would you have the Druskenwalds in the center of a formation, or, like, in the back, or... Where
Probably in the center.
Alright.
Probably close to like center front because they probably know the area, right?
Yeah.
I'd be close to him, but on point.
Like I'd stay up front, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah, same with Mary. Mary's in the back. I have
Okay,
the
so
long ring.
then we'll put them, like, right back here, let's say. Holding hands. Leading the way. Where is Gerard? Draco?
He'll be in front.
Okay. So, I did place you on the map here, however you're a ways off the map. This is just the easiest way to describe the scenario you're about to see. You finally arrive at Wickermoor Village, and find a quaint town comprised of humble timber-framed buildings with shingled roofs. You walk through the empty streets and hear the tolling of bells from the clock tower that rises from a large building at the center of town. You enter a circular town square, where a weathered statue of a featureless man stands across from a huge gnarled oak tree covered in hundreds of carved faces. Actually, I need to switch the music because this isn't quite right. I believe this is the song we want for this region. There we go, that's better. Gnarled oak tree covered in hundreds of carved faces. Suddenly, a shrill shriek shatters the quiet, and you notice a struggling human shape at the base of a tree, bound and stacked to the ground. Then you hear deep guttural growling from across the square. A pack of wolves led by a huge shaggy pack leader approaches the squirming figure, their jaws slavering and their eyes filled with bloodthirst. Before anything goes down or initiative is rolled or whatever, do you want to, try and stop the wolves, or do you want to get an appraisal of the situation as it is right now? Like, both of you are 120 feet away, give or take, at this moment that you're seeing this unfold.
I say, well, Mary wants to get to know the situation first.
Right. Mary, specifically for you, I would have you roll a religion check, because it would make sense you might hear this information. Yeah, you don't know what's happening here. That person might be in danger. Oh no! Or at least you think it's a person. It's a human shape, surely. And they're not on the map, but right about here, let's say.
Fuck it. I have a +2 to history. Would that work for this?
No, only because you aren't, from Druskenwald. However, I'll let anyone who wants to make a perception check on the figure over there.
I mean, I'll try it.
12.
Okay, yeah, 12 isn't gonna be enough.
17.
Alright.
17.
With the 17s and 16s, well, first I'll start with the low ones. Cauldron and Rashmi, you are 100% certain that is a person that's about to get eaten alive by wolves. Oh no! Anne and Mary, you narrow your eyes and get a closer look. This isn't actually a person. It is a sort of bag that is in the shape of a person. And when you come to that revelation, you listen a little closer in, and the shrill scream you heard sounds like that of a goat. This is not a human sacrifice. It's a weird sheep or a weird goat sacrifice in a human-shaped bag.
It's a weird ritual?
Most likely.
I'm gonna save the person. I
No,
slowly take out the net.
Rashmi, no. No.
But clearly there's a person in need of help.
It's not a person.
It seems to be
It's
a
a-
goat.
It's a goat in a human-shaped bag. Please
What?
do not stir up trouble.
I'm just taking out the net.
Do not stir up trouble.
I'm
Do
very
you
curious.
understand me?
What were you planning on doing with the net?
Catch the wolves.
That's a lot of wolves.
That
And
is
a big one.
just adorable.
And,
Jar just puts a finger to his mouth as he's watching the wolves.
Philip and Adela look mildly terrified as they watch the wolves tear this human, air quotes, limb from limb, until eventually, yes, you do see there's a goat in there that they absolutely devour. And then they leave. And as they leave, let's see. Where are you? Technically, I was supposed to wait till you were closer for that, but, I mean, it made sense to do it. All right, as that they leave, the door to a large building facing the town square opens, and a short, portly, middle-aged man emerges. He wears a finely tailored three-piece suit and a matching bowler hat, the latter of which he removes in deference as he approaches. And I actually have art of this man, so let me show you what this gentleman looks like, who's come on up to you. There he is. Look at this dapper gentleman.
That's a mustache.
He's some mayor or something.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he has some mayoral aspirations. I mean, just look at him. A thousand apologies for the chaos, Lord Philip. We were not expecting you this evening, and you caught us in the middle of one of our sacred traditions. Please accept my sincere and heartfelt welcome to Wickermoor Village. I am Mayor Wendell Somerton, and I am so pleased you finally accepted my invitation to our humble community. Oh, and I see you have some guests with you. Welcome, welcome. I mean, it only stands to reason that as the mayor, I should show you around the fine town and get you acquainted and the Druskenval sorted. I am here to answer any questions, should you have them. I appreciate you taking the time to read the situation and not intervening, as it were.
Slowly puts the net back away from
I gotta be-
the view.
And you just, yelling, your character feels something in her head. See? Now you would have caused trouble.
It's understandable. Customs here is different from the outside world.
To be a little honest, it did look a little scary walking in without any knowledge of what might have happened.
I suppose I could see that from a person outside. You know, originally it was a human sacrifice, but we realized that was a bit garish. There was no real way to make it fair who was going to be sacrificed, and we figured the Green Lady probably wouldn't necessarily care if it was a person or if it was something vaguely human-shaped. This is a bit more humane, we felt. As a community, this is what we've decided to go with. And I mean, things have been working well so far.
The green what now?
Ah! The Green Lady! Oh, goodness. See, and a lot of the town are followers of the old ways. We believe in respecting nature and all of the forces within it, supernatural or no. I imagine you haven't been here in Druskenwald for very long, but the woods can be a dangerous place, and we respect and revere that nature. And the person who embodies this is the Green Lady. I'm a pretty devout follower myself. I could definitely give you the ins and outs if you let me.
Maybe another time.
Ah, of course. Let me show you around. Come, come. And I'm going to take you to a bigger map of Wickermoor Village. And let's zoom out a little bit. And he's going to point out some places that would be of interest to the party. One of the big ones is the inn. Let me grab that. There you go. I have them marked here, and I'm going to pop up points of interest. There is his home, specifically, if you ever need to talk to the mayor for whatever reason. Did I put that on the... I did. I put that on the token layer. And we'll put that on the map layer. If you have any need, if you get injured or anything, there is an apothecary over there. And in addition, there is a barber surgeon, should you need something a bit more intense that a potion would not solve. Oops. The wrong thing. There is a smithy in this town. if you're staying for long enough where it would be relevant, there's a post office. Figures he just let you know that if you're gonna, like you said, be here for any longer than a few days, that would probably be a good idea to learn of. There is a bookstore, a butcher for food. If at any point you get mounts, there's a stable next to the inn. There's a bakery if you're interested in getting some baked goods. And let's go over to there. Let's see, I mentioned the book. He isn't sure. Some of you do look like you're of religions that he's not familiar with, so if you needed candles, there is a chandlery. There is a church that isn't really in business at the moment, but a group of people have taken residence there, and they're followers of this new god called the Bright Singer. He doesn't know much about Bright Singers, he hasn't really paid attention to that, but if you're interested in learning about that god, they're there. And what else? There is a jail. If you forever break any laws or anything, you will obviously get sent to jail. Tailor, if your clothes are damaged at any point. There's a nice pavilion where you could have meetings, and there are some rituals and festivals happen in that area. And, of course, very important, he mentions that the Druskenwald estate is still available for them and is up on that hill over there. As he's giving you a little tour of the town. And as he's doing such, Philip pulls you over. We've had some adventures, eh? Listen, Adela and I are exhausted, and I need to see whether this mayor's telling the truth about the state of this manor that I apparently own. We're just gonna go and settle in now, but do come tomorrow, visit tomorrow for dinner.
Oh, we'd be happy to. You are most gracious.
Ah, fantastic. And I did want to speak with you about a job possibly, and, you know, things got a little crazy there, so we'll talk about it tomorrow. Over dinner, of course. And, he digs in his pockets, and he gives each of you 10 gold, telling you to get a room at the inn for the evening on him.
Well, then, thank you.
Of course, it's the least I can do. And the mayor leads the Druskenwalds off to their new manor to introduce them to the place, and you are all left to your own devices. Who would like to be the token representing the party that I put on the token for now? I'm probably going to put you all on the token later, but for right now, which one's going to be a party representative?
Anne?
I can.
I'm just gonna say Anne.
Right, I think we have 2 votes for Anne.
Yeah, let's do that, and
You're good, Anne.
Sure.
And it is. Right, and right now you're at back to the center of town. And from here, the tokens. So you know where...
We need to create my icon. I can't handle this responsibility.
Right, so is there anywhere in particular you want to go in town at this moment, or do you want to just head to the inn, get situated first?
Gerard is booking it straight to the apothecary.
All right.
And Mary will be going to the smithy.
Actually,
He's like I already know where I'm going, and just like, you guys do what you gotta do, and we'll meet back up at the end, I guess.
I realized I forgot to mention something. Because tomorrow you're going to basically have the whole day before dinner. You got here in the evening, and it looks like during the tour most of the places were closed. My apologies. I forgot to mention that. My bad. So they'll be open tomorrow. I would also mention, because this is important. The mayor probably told you about how time works here in Druskenwald, because it's a little weird for newcomers to Druskenwald. There is no day here. Period. It is always some level of night, but they have a means to properly identify the time period. Where is my area? Is it running?
And that we aren't in Barovia.
Correct. In Barovia, there was no sun because it was cloudy. Here, there is literally no daytime.
Hey, Wolfie, you see those group of weirdos over there?
Yeah, just let them walk by. They'll be fine.
Mm,
Will
They-
you two be nice?
When are you ever nice?
It's not our story. Let the DN talk.
Where is... oh, okay, I found it. Okay, so how it works is the twilight hour is morning, for lack of a better term. That's 7 a.m. to 11. There's like the ever faintest appearance of light. There is no sun, but it's the brightest time of day. The dusk hour is midday, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. This is sort of like the light's still there, but it's starting to go down. The nightfall hour is when it becomes deep night. This is roughly afternoon of 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. The evening hour, which falls, is exactly the same as evening in the worlds you are from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. The midnight hour, 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. And the witching hour, which is early morning, 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. And I'll just grab this little chart here and pop that in for you. In the party notes, so now you're familiar with how things work. If you get up for the twilight hour, you'll probably be able to get to any shops and places that you might want to go to. Where is our party notes?
Can you pin it as well so we can refer back to it?
Yes, and pin. There you go. I remember there
Because we'll
being
probably
a...
need that time a while.
Yeah. I remember there being a actual physical chart somewhere in here, but I don't remember where it is. That looks a bit nicer that I would have liked to use, but I'd have to find it. So that works for the interim. Oh hey, never mind, I just found the thing I was looking for. After some digging, I found it. Okay, so let's do this. And I will pin that. There we go. Nice little colored graphic. I'll delete. Is that one clear enough for everyone, or should I stick with the previous one, do you think?
It's clear
Just
for
keep
me.
both.
Okay.
It's not like pins are limited quantity thing. We'll be fine.
That's fair. Alright. But the inn would definitely be available.
Is this the end? That's what the mayor said, right?
I believe so. Let's go and get some rooms.
You make your way to the inn. It's definitely one of the largest buildings in the village limits. You come in, it's pretty lively at this current moment. There are people drinking, having a good time. There's appears to be a doll, sort of similar to Anne, doing a sort of comedy show at the moment, telling jokes and what have you. You make your way to a bar, and you see, let me find her art. you see this woman. Ah, new guests, allow me to introduce myself. I am Alda Farnham. I'm the keeper of this fine establishment. We do have rooms for rent. There are singles and triples. The triple room can seat 3 people and also has a bath. Obviously, the triple is a bit more expensive, but I think it's worth the price, of course. Let me find... I know it's listed in here.
We do have a kind of big crew.
I mean, we can do the triple room. We have 3 females and 3 males.
Gerard just looks to the group. Speak for yourself, and he'll throw down his 15 gold. 1 single, please.
I mean, I'll certainly take the tip, but let me see.
Lazarus just looks up in the air. A bleeding heart, that one, isn't he?
He'll turn to the group and just say, "Look, I'm gonna be honest with all of you here. I'm only in this for myself. The rest of you are all an accessory, and in all honesty, the only reason I'm still with you all is out of survival. And judging by what we've already faced so far since we've been here, we're going to be doing a lot of surviving."
Did you practice that speech in your head on the way here? I'm just wondering.
He just narrows his eyes at you.
Just a bigger grin.
Or you just look at Gerard and just like, well, it depends on where you're at. Is more surviving.
I can't seem to find it, but I believe I remember it being like 1 gold for a single and 2 gold for a triple. The triple includes the bath and also a breakfast in the morning. Well, you know, in the twilight hour.
Mary will look at Anne and Rashi. Would you 2 like to share a room?
I'll be okay with that.
And Anne will pay for the both of them for the 3 bedroom.
All right, I'll cough up the 2 gold.
Mary will slap your hand and she will pay.
You said Anne will pay.
Mary will pay. My bad.
You keep doing that.
You're not my mom.
No. It's like literally.
Tell me what to do.
Before I made Mary, I thought I'd make her name like Mary Ann. That's why I keep thinking Ann.
Then use my longer name, the more complicated one.
Mary pay.
You bitch, don't tell me what to do. Well, I suppose I'll just have a room to myself then. Just pay the money.
Alright. So, Gerard, do you put the 15 gold on there and just keep it there, or do you, now that you know the actual price, give her 1 gold?
He tosses her a single gold.
Fair enough.
I'm just giving her my money in silver.
Also, Lazarus, she looks at you for a little bit. Almost looks like she recognizes something.
Tilts his head.
Excuse me if this is a bit forward, but are you traveling with someone? If you understand my meaning. Obviously, she gestures to the rest of your group, but with someone.
And by the someone, do you mean a funny fellow?
She takes a moment to look at you closer and squint. You know, I believe I do.
I am traveling with an individual of that kind, yes.
Interesting. Now, I myself seek to eventually ascend to that of a great Fey Queen, possibly of immense wealth and power. Of course, I'm willing to point out any sources I might learn from my patrons of interplanar meddling that might be able to help us both. All I ask in his exchange is you do the dirty work that I can't because I need to run my business, of course. If you'd be willing to do that.
Of course, in such a beautiful establishment, I will do all the heavy lifting while you sit here and look pretty. How about that?
She smiles. Sounds like a plan. You can roll insight on her.
Sorry, what the
boy.
fuck? Some wild stuff to say out loud.
And, are you being, like, forward that you're fine with this, or was that very sarcastic?
No, that was completely genuine.
With your insight, she's honestly being way more honest than you would expect given what she just said, but yeah, no, this sounds like a good business deal so far. She's gonna hold up her end of giving you the information you need, and if you give her the information from going to her various sources, she is more than willing to give you what you need.
He holds out his hand. So is a deal then?
Absolutely, and she extends her hand and shakes. I have the feeling this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Seems I'm making a lot of friends while I arrived here.
Friends are a very good thing to have here in Druskenwald.
It's a new experience that I haven't really experienced myself.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You look like a diamond in the rough if I've ever seen one.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, thank you for my room and also this wonderful information. I hope to hear from you soon in the morning.
Of course, I'm going to put out my net, as it were, and see what I can find.
Catch plenty of butterflies. Make sure there's no flies at all in them, though. Don't need any of that filth in there.
Absolutely. Oh, above board, I forgot. Cryptic, did you say if you were gonna go single or with a triple room?
I'd probably end up doing the triple room.
That makes sense. It does have the bath, and as part of your religion, that's kind of important for the daily ritual.
And Lazarus is gonna gleefully just scamper off.
Alright.
He might. Is there a stage in there in this end?
Yes, there's currently a Threadborn performing on it.
I'm gonna watch.
And I'm gonna roll a 20. Ooh, that's unfortunate. She's doing her best, but she's really doing a poor job. There's some hecklers here that are talking her down, but she's trying to stay as upbeat as possible. Happens to the best of us sometimes. You know, sometimes you just really out of it. Or the audience isn't the right audience for your performance.
I think I'll stay until she leaves off the stage, just to, like, wait for her.
Her performance winds down, and eventually she steps off the stage a little dejected.
Why the long face?
Oh, well, you know, I set out from my hometown to try and spread joy, but apparently I didn't do a very good job tonight. I don't know how new you are from here, but I come from Funtopia and Pico. We're all about bringing a smile to people's faces, but I guess I just didn't do a good job tonight.
Oh, nonsense. It's just a minor trip. You just need to pick yourself right back up.
roll persuasion.
Okay. 10.
Alright, I'm gonna roll this off. Okay.
I think I have one more use of this, if you allow me to help you out, Lazarus.
Yeah, if you want.
If you're hanging around with them.
Yep, you got a friend. Exactly, he's been helping me out too. So that's a 13.
Right, with my roll, she can tell you're genuine. You know what? You're right. I can't let this get me down. I'll try again tomorrow. I'll probably be leaving soon, but you know what? What's one more try? Sure, I'll knock him dead the second time.
Exactly as he boops her nose with his cane.
She chuckles at that.
Now go on and be the best comedian that you can be.
Yeah! And she skips off with a pep in her step and plan to make more material.
Just wait until she is out of earshot. I hope you don't leave that girl alive.
Oh, nonsense. She just needs to sharpen her skill.
It's a good thing you helped her out, or else her career would be hanging by a thread.
I liked that one.
Cauldron
Now,
and give you like the half closed kind of like stare. It's just like, really?
Now, Annabelle, I
Yes.
think I plan on performing tonight. Would you like to join me before heading to bed?
I think I have one more in me. I'll give you some support. I'll be your background.
Well, let's make sure they don't throw tomatoes at us.
I'll say that really quickly you ask Adela if you're good to perform, and she is willing to let her business partner perform on stage. And roll a performance to see how you do.
I'm giving you the help action.
Okay. 16.
Right. With a 16, everyone seems to get into it after the sour mood from the flop of a comedian. You play your hearts out, and everyone's clapping along and singing, and it's a grand old time.
And when it's all said and done, he will bow on the stage and then look to Anne to kind of gesture to join him.
They do a bow and curtsy.
Yeah!
Oh, thank you. You're too kind.
Mary was like slightly clap and smile at the two of you.
Ah, good job, Annabelle.
Thank you. It was mainly your performance. I was just providing support.
But the support is... But a foundation of a house is nothing without its support, now is it?
I suppose so. Thank you. She
Of
gives you a very
course.
genuine. She gives you a very genuine smile.
Just gives her like a tap on the head. Now, how about we go and rest?
Of course. I'll see you in the morning?
I don't know how time works here, but I'm assuming.
Twilight Hour, kids. Twilight Hour. And Mary just like walked past them.
Then I'll head in.
As soon as she leaves, he looks up in the air. It seems we have more friends here, don't we?
Indeed we do. Boat is growing fast. And what is a monarch
Perfect.
without followers, am I right?
Right. Everything's coming so smoothly, I just can't contain my excitement.
just have to see how it goes. The winds of change can be a fickle mistress after all. Things might turn when you least expect it.
And I'd like to see it try.
I knew I liked you.
He's just gonna hop down off the stage and then just go off to his room.
Does anyone have anything else they'd like to address before the twilight hour of the next day?
Mary wants to actually address the theme that what Mary and Anne saw on Rashi when they get to the room.
Lead the conversation.
Rasheen,
Yes?
so what happened to you?
I don't exactly remember. I know I look a little different, but I also know people sometimes are afraid of that, which is different. So I don't usually talk about it.
What do you mean by that?
Well, there's supposed to be someone who looks very similar to me out there in the world. And they're doing a lot of bad things. But I don't like the fact that they're doing bad things, and I want there to be good in the world. I think I'm supposed to be the good in the world.
Nothing wrong with wanting to be a good influence. You just have to try little bits every day. That's what my dad tells me. It doesn't have to be big acts that you have to do. It could just be small little things to help people, bring in a smile. That's where you bring in the light. So you don't have to worry about trying too much. You can just try little bits here and there. And if you need help, we'll help you out.
Okay.
What she says. If you need somebody to talk to, or if you need encouragement, it's like know that you're shy, you can lean on us and we will help you.
Okay.
And if anyone tries to be mean to you, I'll be there to protect you. I may not look like it, but I'm a pretty good shield.
Thinks back briefly to all the situations we've had.
But did you get hurt? I told you. It works. Like in a weird twisted way. It did work. I was your shield.
Yeah.
Barry looks at him. At her. Well, don't worry. They won't get away from me. Or a Reaper. They can get chased down by my dog, or I will shoot them.
It's a very cute dog.
Thank you.
My mom had a dog. Well, it's more like a dragon dog made out of shadow, but similar.
A dragon dog made out of shadow.
Yeah. She was blessed by the shadow dragon and she's able to summon a shadow. She calls it a guard drake. I think Mary would be smart enough above game to think that
Your
it's
mother
like
was
a
a
shadow
dragon.
sorcerer. Like it's
Your
a
mother
shadow
was a
sorcerer.
dragon. Oh, shadow sorcerer?
Yeah.
Yeah, she got it. Her mother got a blessing, that like feature from the shadow sorcerer.
Gotcha. I thought she was a Dragonborn and Ranger for a second.
No. Above game, her mom is a human question mark, while her dad is a dragon. You saw a little bit of my mom there too with my spiritual weapon. I guess I have a little bit of them with me. Couldn't call on dad though.
It just occurred to me there was one thing I forgot to lay out in your tour. There is a trade depot near the inn where you could get general goods and the like. And if he doesn't have it, you could ask him to get it, and he could theoretically get that in stock. That's
Good work. Okay. Something from there in the morning.
Yeah. It just occurred to me, I'm like, wait, there's a general goods place here, isn't there? Where the heck is it? And then I'm like, oh yeah, there. Duh, I didn't cover it. There's also like a masonry and a carpentry place, but I don't think you would need to necessarily go there. So I left those out. And a funeral home, but, you know, probably would want to show that on the tour of town, you know?
Just a guess.
Here, let me show you around my town all the good things that you could possibly go to, and also here's where the funeral home is in case any of you die.
Yeah.
You know, just in case.
It's funny because initially I thought the graveyard was over there, but then I realized that was just a bunch of logs.
Yeah. The funeral home is actually right over here. You can see some coffins, like, in the yard to denote it.
There it is.
I guess I might as well pop that on now. Boop. And I'll also pop these on, just for the general view. Alright.
Just gonna take a bath and then turn in.
Alright. And I do have something, for you as you turn in, by the by.
Lovely.
So, you and I will be heading off to, the Chat of Fate. We'll see y'all when we get back.
Okay.
Don't let me alone with them. They bully me.
Why is it not going through? Okay, come on.
Hello.
Okay, I'm here. There's a pop-up in Discord that's just... Okay, there we go. I've gotten rid of it. Hello!
It takes a moment, yeah. It's like, it wants to confirm whether you change or not. It's weird.
I hit confirm like 5 times and it's like, but are you sure?
You may need to adjust the reactive on stream for a moment. Unless you want big icon.
That is a good point. Yeah, let me shrink you down just a smidge. Unlock you and... Whoop. There we go. Alright, let's see. What would be a good song for this? I guess we could stick with this because you're still in town, but I feel like I should do a proper song for this for later instances of this. You find yourself in darkness, but then a gout of flame appears next to you, and you see a man with bright red skin. He's... Let me find it again. I know there's art of this man. We'll just say he shows you his true form for this, as it is important for business partners to be upfront with each other. Sure, there you are. Ah, there you are. It's a playing card, but it's close enough. You see a man in like a striped business suit with a short little tie. He's got horns that sort of look like ram horns going around his ears, and then some pointing upwards. He's got a little goatee and a well-manicured mustache. And you know who this man is just upon seeing him. Sold Scratch. Ah, Annie, you made it! I was worried there for a second, not gonna lie, when you went down on the train, but you're here, you're healthy, good to see, good to hear. You haven't been here for long, but how are you enjoying Druskenwald, my dear?
It's quite a change of pace, gotta be honest. I mean, I had to get used to myself, but the people do seem nice, even though they have their own ways that I don't understand.
That's a good way to look at it. Now, I will have a direct job for you a moment. Right now, you're in the country of Wickermoor Hollow. Of Druskenwald. Well, I guess it's more of a principality. Not important. Where I am is Chernobos, which is way down south. Might take some doing to get there, but I'll call for you exactly when I need you for this job. Want you to get acclimated to the area, of course. Figure things out before I send you into the wolves. Just wanted to check in, make sure you're doing all right.
I'm doing fine. I assumed that was you earlier with that moon magic.
I may have played a hand. Tell me, Annie, are you into gambling at all?
I've learned a couple card games growing up from my mother, but I could try playing.
Ah. I get the feeling that'll be something you should learn a bit more about, but I myself am a gambling man. I've taken a bit of a gamble on you, and I'd like to see it pay off, but obviously I want you to succeed. Be real cross if you didn't. But you know, is what it is. I have faith in you. You've done well, kid. I'll keep in touch when it becomes relevant. And with a snap of his fingers, he disappears in a gout of flame again. And you're left to your dreams.
Yeah, for as soon as he disappeared, like there would have been any time Anne was going to speak up, but like, oh, he's gone already.
Well,
And just kind of standing there in the darkness with the dream fading. She's just like, I wonder if my gods can actually hear me in this realm.
And hey, he did say he'd be in touch, so maybe you'll get a chance to ask him later. But,
Yeah, she's having a temporary crisis of faith thinking about that.
But, let's head back to the others.
Alright.
Hello.
Hello.
I have been greatly traumatized. It's all your fault.
What happened?
They bully me.
Oh no.
Press
I
X to
didn't
down.
bully. I am
Yeah,
bullied.
you'll get over it.
Probably yelling, but not you. If you look in the main chat.
Ah,
Good news, I did not drown in a bathtub.
correct. You did not
There's
drown
always,
in the
there's,
bathroom.
there's always next time.
You never know.
Actually, I don't think I can physically drown. Looking at my...
That is a good point.
Yeah, I can't drown. Yeah, I don't drown.
That'd be awkward if you did. It's like, wait, I don't even need to breathe. How am I drowning? No! Right, but you wake up. It's still dark out, but there's just that little bit of light on the horizon. Almost teasing a day. So what would everyone like to get into? You have the whole day until it becomes dinner time with the Druskenwalds.
Mary will probably get dressed, and since the breakfast is included, she's gonna go down and eat breakfast.
Good old bacon and eggs.
Isaac would probably already be down there.
Do my morning
Okay, no.
prayers and beauty routine and head down.
I'll try to pray, but then get ready and go down to breakfast with everyone else.
Alright. Those of you who didn't pay for the triple do have to pay for breakfast now, and that's an additional gold.
Draco, is it possible that I can give my breakfast to someone else?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll grab a plate, and whoever's sitting there next to the... she'll give her breakfast to Lazarus, so Annie will sit next to you, and she'll just pass the plate to you, and she just says, I'm not too hungry.
Oh, good morning. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm just not hungry.
Mary looks at you. It's probably because of the change.
Yeah. I just don't feel
Fantastic, Mr.
hungry.
Fox. Eating ensues.
Oh my god.
Well, that was nice as he dabs his mouth a bit.
Is there anything anyone needs to do while we're, I guess, waiting for the evening? Evening hour.
Oh, I'm probably gonna stroll around to see what I can find. See what I hear.
I'm just gonna head over to the smithy.
Alright.
I can go one thing for sure. I'm going to the bakery.
Oh, and I'll probably go see the church.
Probably go to the general goods store.
Feel free to roll to see who we're covering first.
We're doing just flat D20.
Yeah. Just click your token and oh, actually, so it didn't put you in. So yeah, we'll just go off of what's your initiative bonus?
It's a +1.
Okay, so that would be 12 then.
Oh, that's an nat 20 you're not getting back.
Yep.
It's
Damn it!
You're right. Cryptic, you know what's the funny thing about me? I just have an advantage on initiative. So it don't matter if I get a 20 here or not. I could just get it again another time.
And Rashmi, is there anything you wanted to do necessarily around town, or do you want to just wander around, kicking the sights?
Or did Yellen step away to get food or
Yeah, she's.
from your guys' time?
They stepped away to get food. That's right.
Ah. Well,
It's the meme.
I see. Okay. Well, then You know what? I'll just roll for them, and then they can tell me when they get back what they want to do, if anything. Oh, that actually works pretty conveniently, honestly.
Dexterity is not a great stat for them.
Nope.
Or strength.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I think they have a -1 to strength as well.
Yeah,
Oh no.
it's thematically accurate, but yeah.
You gotta teach Yelly how to play support.
So, Anne, where did you say you were heading off? The trading depot?
Yeah, I just want to buy a couple things really quick.
Alright, that's nearby. And let me find his place. Ah, here we are. And let's find him in our characters. There you are. Right, so you walk your way in the trading post, and there's all sorts of different things in here. From rope to caltrops, anything an adventurer could possibly need, or a person in town. You do see some farming equipment as well. As well as things you might not expect to come be in here. He does not have, like, ink and paper and the like, because there is a bookstore in town that does that. But any sort of general good that you might need from the adventurer's gear table is here. And like I said, if there's something that he doesn't have here, he could look into it for you. You see a man behind the counter, an older gentleman. He's got a pipe in his mouth that he's casually smoking, that at the very end has like a red claw around like a sort of pot. You're Reggie. Ah, welcome, welcome. What can I do you for, miss? Welcome to Tolliver's Trading Post. I'm Baltus Tolliver.
Nice to meet you. I'd just like to buy a couple things.
Alright, well, I'm sure I have it here. What is it you need?
Alright, Draco. First, I'm gonna buy... I always grab this in every game because it's always useful. I'm gonna grab a healer's kit,
Sure.
if that's possible.
That is here.
That'll be 5 gold. Let's see. I'm looking at my inventory. I think the only other more obscure thing... Does he have a deck of cards?
Yeah, I'm gonna say he has that. I got these from
Does he have-
Chernobos. And you flip through the cards casually, and you see that one of the cards, I think it's the King of Diamonds, is old Mr. Scratch. Ironically enough.
I like to get that deck specifically.
Alright. You can grab the deck of playing cards, or I guess put Chernobos playing cards.
Alright.
And
I think that's mainly all that Anne needed.
alright. While you walk out, you bump into this woman who has, like, blonde hair sort of all over the place, but it is put up kind of neatly. It's just there's strands of hair that are sticking out. And I'll show you art of this woman. And let's grab this, bring her out, and that's V14. Oh! Ow, shoot, I'm so sorry. I was just getting some supplies for work, and I just happened to bump into you.
It's no problem at all. I accidentally bumped into you.
Hold on a second. She looks at you a little closer, dusting herself off a bit. Let me find where is... Okay. There's a very specific thing I need to grab here. There you are. And here you are. I recognize something in the look of your eyes. This is quite the question to ask you, but you currently don't have ownership over your soul, do you?
If it was possible for her to turn paler, Anne would.
I recognize the look in your eyes. I am in a similar situation with a higher power. I don't want to get in the details of that, but I do know that some people seek salvation in the drowned crossroads. I've heard stories about gambling for souls happening there. I can't go because I have children to take care of, but maybe it could help you, that information.
Oh, thank you very much. I didn't expect to know anyone who would be in a similar situation.
It's more common than you think, unfortunately. I believe, well, like I said, I don't want to get into it right now, but everyone comes in on hard times. Maybe someday we can get out of it. Maybe.
Would you like some help if I were to somehow get to that area?
She smiles sadly at you. If you could, I'd be delighted, but I'm not sure if there is any way. But I would appreciate it. I've never even introduced myself. I'm so sorry. My name is Holly Astor. I actually run the bakery in town.
Oh. My name is Yellingatme Ezekiel, but you can just call me Anne.
It's a
Pleasure to meet you.
pleasure to meet you too, Anne. Now, I gotta get my supplies, and I'm sure you have stuff to do today as well. It's a pleasure meeting you.
And you as well. Thank you.
Of course. And she walks in. I forgot to mention something. Not only was Baltus in there, but there were two guards. A man and a woman. They both have a gold wedding ring. No, the guards are there to make sure no one gets too physical with Baltus or tries to shake up the place, of course.
Yeah, no worries.
And that will bring us to Cauldron, who said he was going to the church over here.
Yes.
Let me find... There you are. This area contains the foundations and the partial walls of a church, originally built from marble and granite. The building is somewhat intact, but all the furnishings are sadly gone. The wooden windows and doors are newly refitted, and cloth tarps cover the holes where there was once glass. There appears to be new wood construction that is in place, that the place is in the first stages of reclamation. There is an altar with an 8-foot-tall statue of a praying knight with a sour grimace on his face. You also see a man who has curly, I'm gonna say brown hair with a mustache with the ends curled up and waxed to a point. He's wearing some pretty fine clothing. I mean, nothing too fancy, mind you, but definitely more than, cloth rags and what have. And let me find... There you are. And let me find his art now. Ah, there you are. Ah, hello there, sir. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Weston Murdoch. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, the Bright Singer?
I have not, but I come spreading word of my Lord and Savior, Sune, goddess of love and beauty.
Ah, fellow missionary. Well, I'll tell you about my god, and you can tell me about yours, but let me start at first. So, the Bright Singer is a new god to Druskenwald. We believe that our god, the Bright Singer, is a figure of light and hope, and he is within all of us. We're more followers of a monotheistic style of god. However, that's not to say that I have anything against any people of any other religion. I'm actually a bit of well, I don't want to say a fanatic necessarily, but I do enjoy learning about new faiths. I would, of course, encourage you to worship the Bright Singer, as I'm pretty happy with my god. I do appreciate a new face and a new faith coming in. Guess we're not the new kids on the block anymore.
Yes. Oh, you see, Sune's dogma revolves around the belief that beauty reflects one's inner self, and that true beauty and love come from within. And her teachings inspire all of our followers to seek and cultivate beauty in all forms, from physical appearance to emotional expression, and to spread love, joy, and kindness where they go. All Sunites are encouraged to embrace their passions, pursue romance, and celebrate the beauty in both them and the world around them. Love in all of its forms, romantic, platonic, or even self-love, is seen as a divine force. And we Sunites believe that nurturing these emotions is essential to living a fulfilling life. Our dogma is as much about celebrating inner beauty and emotional authenticity as it is about outward appearances, combining ideals of compassion, aesthetics, and devotion.
I see. Fascinating. I feel as though, not to nitpick, of course, but love and beauty are very important, of course. But it's only one facet of life. Our God is an omnipresent, omniscient God looking out for the best for everyone. Feel that his path is the way to goodness and prosperity. Redemption in those who need it, and the bright light at the end of the tunnel. Druskenwald is a hard place to live in, but I can respect where you're coming from, and I'm sure you can respect where I am.
Absolutely, we're just here to brighten the existence of the downtrodden here. And that is why I'm happy to call you a brother.
He smiles.
Holds out a strong hand to shake.
And he'll absolutely take it. I hope things go well for you and Sune here in Druskenwald.
Thank you. And I hope maybe someday if Sune gets a foothold here, she may become friends with the Bright Lady.
Bright Singer.
Bright Singer, yeah. Sorry. Above board.
Of course, you're new to hearing about him, but yes, the Bright Singer.
Bright Singer! Ah.
You know, we were truly fortunate to find this church. The Knight's Bright Singer's symbol is that of a songbird in flight, and when we first came here, there were songbirds perched all around the church here, and we knew this had to be where we set up for him.
I'd say you found a fantastic spot.
We have, of course, some followers in town already. The mason and the carpenter are currently helping us rebuild, of course. Let me find their names. Where are you? Up here. Solomon Roderick is the masoner in town. A bit of a quiet fellow, but he's got so much love in his heart and he's doing his best to take care of his daughter. And our carpenter for town is Beatrice Wells. She, her husband, and her children work hard at their craft. And they do very well. It's just a lot of work. I hope to get this church up at some point, but it's going to obviously take a while. But hey, if you have the funds and you're ready to set a place up in the future, I'm sure they'd be willing to help.
That would be fantastic. Yeah, the most I can do at the moment is record her words and produce art of her.
Oh, of course. But hey, that's a start.
I'm something of an artist myself, you know.
Oh, really? Maybe we could get your help for the stained glass when we get to that point. I don't know how well you are with glasswork, but an artist could certainly be helpful.
Well, mainly paint is my specialty.
Ah, okay. Well, hey, you can still maybe draw something up for us to use.
Okay. I'll actually try my hand at that. What attribute should I use? Charisma?
I feel like with painting that would be dexterity, because it uses, your hands to properly draw and paint things out.
Great. Okay. 15.
Right, 15, not bad. He describes the symbol of the Bright Singers, a bright blue songbird with a red belly, with its wings spread out flying and a sunburst behind it. And with that description, you go, and it's really nice what you paint up, and he's over the moon with how well you've done. Right, we have a jumping off point. Thank you very much.
Of course, brother.
If you need anything, me and my family will be here. No, above board, I don't recall. Did you, introduce each other by your names?
Cauldron Morthel.
Ah, and I am Weston Murdoch. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, brother.
A pleasure indeed.
And with that, we're gonna go over to Lazarus, I believe is making his way to the bakery.
Making his way downtown.
Walking fast, faces pass. He's pastry bound. Do.
But the bakery is where you are, Draco.
I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, okay then. There she is. So, Lazarus, as you make your way to the bakery, the scent of baking bread and various sweet treats wafts from the building. Even this early in the twilight hour, it seems the baker has started at it, getting to the proper baking. You do notice a few children run out of the bakery, making their way to, you would assume, school.
Mm-hmm. Just steps out the way, just strolls right in.
Ah, hello, welcome. My name is Holly Astor. Welcome to Bread by Holly. What can I do for you, sir?
My, I must have taken the wrong turn. I seem to have stumbled into the domain of the bakery god, or some nature of that. It smells divine in here.
Oh, you flatterer. I've been working at baking since I was a little girl, and I think I am pretty good at it, if I do say so myself.
How inspiring.
Yes, it's in my
Could-
family line.
Well, what's the best thing you have here?
Well, she begins to show you. She has these little pastries, like. No, I'm gonna be funny. She has croissant.
Croissant.
Oh, I got you. You want a croissant?
Thank you. She has those.
I actually met him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, Draco, you never brought the croissant bread.
You're right, I didn't. Oops.
I
forgot to bring the loaf with me, my apologies. I mean, I guess you'll just have to come over here then for some.
Or
You
you can bring it next time, which is this weekend.
You oaf! You forgot the loaf!
Yeah. So, the place I work at has recently got in loaves of bread that are made out of croissant dough. They're really good, but I digress.
Also, Yelling, your laugh is really, really cute.
Yes, agreed.
Thank you, I think.
Yes. Your laugh is adorable. But getting back to the bakery, we have croissants, we've got bagels, we've got muffins and cupcakes and all sorts of fun confectionery treats. What have you.
And how much would a dozen be?
For a dozen, I'd say that'd be silver.
I will give you 2 then.
Why, thank
I will
you.
take your finest cupcakes.
Right? She gets you a little box and puts in a dozen cupcakes for you, and she hands them off. Have a pleasant evening, sir.
Before I go, may I ask, if it's not too rude, do you have a dream of some kind?
Let me roll something. 2. Well, that's a bit personal, and we've only just met. Aside from my children having a happy, healthy life, nothing really comes to mind. You could roll
I'd
insight
say-
on her if you'd like.
Sure. 11.
And I'll roll again. She also rolled 11. So you get the feeling maybe she is hiding something, but she is being genuine with wanting her children to grow up happy and healthy.
And yes, like any other mother, that is a very heartfelt dream to have. But once they grow up, I'm sure that you have a dream of your own that you want to pursue, correct?
Again, we've just met.
How about this? I will tell you mine in exchange for yours.
Roll persuasion.
$15.
Natural 1. Alright. That sounds fair.
My dream is very simply, I want to make everyone's dream a reality.
dream. Mine's a bit harder. My family is cursed, you see. The women in my family only live to the age of 35. And I'm getting close to that age. My dream would be to be able to live past 35.
Well then. What are you doing to make that happen?
Sadly, there's not much I can do. I have bakery to run and children to take care of.
Nonsense. There is always a loophole to curses. Trust me, I know.
Well, you've certainly given me a lot to think about this morning.
By the way, my name is Lazarus, as he holds out his hand.
He shakes your hand. Pleasure to meet you, Lazarus. As I said, my name is Holly Astor.
Well, Holly, anytime that you feel like you, are hesitating towards finding a solution to this curse, think about this smile.
She chuckles. I'll keep that in mind.
You have a very pleasant day, Holly, and thank you again for these divine cupcakes.
Of course. All in a day's work.
She just walks out.
And that will bring us to Mary. And you said you were going to the smithy, I believe?
Yes.
Let's move you on over there and go to Vrumba. Ah! Right, so let me grab his art. Weird that there's not even a description there, but I can work with this. Oh wait, no, I'm in the wrong section. Whoops! There we go. You are right here. Alright, you make your way to the smith. You certainly hear work being done in there, the clanging of a hammer hitting the anvil, and you see a man wearing the typical blacksmith's apron. He's got darker skin, chin strap of a beard, and pretty standard fare for the mustache. He doesn't, like, wax it or anything like that. And why did that not show up? There he is. Ah, hello there. What can I do you for?
Oh, hello. I just came to see what you actually have here in stock.
Oh, well, I've got weapons of all kinds. I've got horseshoes, farming tools, whatever you need, really. Only have simple weapons. I can also make, you know, jewelry and candlesticks if you have the right materials, of course. Anything in particular you're looking for?
Well, two things, actually. I have a bow, so I was trying to see if he had any arrows.
Oh, sure enough. He digs in the back and he pulls out a quiver with arrows in it.
And how much would that be?
Let me double check the price of arrows. Oh wait, that's not going to tell me, is it? Let's see, it's a pack of 20. Let me look up adventure gear. And let's see. Common items, usable. Where's ammo? Yes. There's like containers, holy symbols, druidic focus, arcane focus, clothes, blah.
Might be got towards the bottom. I think it's a quiver of 20 is 1 gold.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna say just the 1 gold.
Okay. She'll put down 1 gold down for that, so she have more arrows just in case when she runs out of the other ammo.
Hmm.
And she will also just set her gun down onto the table. And would you have any bullets?
Ah, bit more difficult to make, but I can probably swing that. One moment. He's gonna dig through. This is a bit more expensive. Like I said, it's a bit harder to make. I'm gonna say this one's gonna be 2 gold. And it's like a pack of, we'll say 20 as well, just like with the arrows.
Okay, 2 gold. How many does he? How many do you have in those in stock?
Right now, it's not super common for people around here to want bullets, but I think I have 2 packs, including the one you just got. But if you're going to be around here more, I could definitely set out to making more in the future.
Okay. Can I get those 2 packs? And she'll put down 4 gold.
Sure. And he gives you 4 packs. Or 2 packs, rather. For the 4 gold. Lah.
So that brings me up to that of the bullets. This is a lot of arrows. And then as she looks at him, and I have a question. Have you seen another tiefling come in town anytime?
Let me see.
Tall, horns like a ram, black hair that goes into white, a grayish skin color he has like tattoos around his neck and his arms that's like feathers. And mostly wearing black.
That sounds somewhat familiar. I think that was a while ago, though. I think he came into town with some people. They didn't say where they were going, unfortunately. I'm sorry I couldn't be more help. Wanna
Well,
say-
that's the most health I got so far.
Is he a friend of yours, or?
My son, actually.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hopefully you find him.
Yeah.
Now, there are a few parents here in Wickermoor, so I'm sure they'd absolutely empathize with you.
When they were in town, did you know anywhere that he might have went frequently or anything?
I want to say they went north. That sounds right. But I'm a bit foggy, unfortunately, because it was a while ago. But I'm pretty sure I saw them heading north of town at some point.
Well, that's good. Thank you. I really appreciate this.
Of course. And good luck.
And she smiles and she walks away.
Right. And that'll bring us to Gerard, who I believe wanted to go to the apothecary.
Yes.
And let me grab a couple things here. Close out that. On your way there, you see that the library seems, or not the library, the bookstore also seems to be across from the apothecary. And let me find that bit here. No, that's not what I wanted. That's kindred. I wanted. Where are you? There you are. You do notice some books in the window that have some occult leanings. Perhaps somewhere to stop by later. Maybe you could find out more about your book. And let's find... So what were you again? You were... Ah, yes. Higher up. Nope. More high. 8. 7. There you are. Right. This shop is very clearly an apothecary. You see all sorts of alchemical agents and bottles and potions lying around. There's clearly a workshop in the back, and you see this person. Where are you? Oh, there you are. You see this person. He's got sort of wavy red hair. Or not, sorry, they have wavy red hair, looks like a yellow shirt underneath, sort of overcoat, or not overcoat, overshirt, rather. Pretty androgynous, unclear. What pronouns they go by. But they greet you, oh, hello, welcome to my apothecary. You feeling ill, or is there anything preventative you wanted today?
Well, a couple of things. First, and he'll pull out the medical bag with the notes that he found and just kind of show them to the man. You don't happen to know anything about this, do you?
Roll for it. Ooh, that is 5. Fortunately, no. I mean, it's a pretty decent medical bag. Notes are certainly interesting, but I unfortunately cannot identify them, I'm sorry.
I'll find somebody that does eventually. Alright. Second thing, I guess... Well, I guess, what do you have as far as potions?
I have healing potions of all varieties, as well as stuff unique to Druskenwald. I just have to find his potions here. No, they're in here somewhere. There you are, paranormal potions. Let me see, those are rarer, so some of this stuff you can not afford at all. He does have something called Jinxed Rum. That's also a bit out of the price range, but above board, that is an uncommon potion. Let me grab that real quick. The common, uncommon chart. Magic potion prices. Where is... No, that's... Okay, he does have, like I said, the healing potions, you know, your standard. Are they, healing, greater, superior, supreme, 50, etc., etc. So I don't think you'd be able to properly get healing potions at this time. Okay, let's see. Magic. Item prices is what I'm looking for. 5E. Nope. That's not going to be helpful. How to price. There we go. Okay. So, common is that. Uncommon, minor. We'll say... So that's like... Well, it's unclear if it's minor or major. But considering what it does, we'll say it's a major one. So that one is the Jinxed Rum would run you about 500 gold. Lily Pad Tonic. It's a bit more of a common one. That's gonna run you 100 gold. That's very rare. That's rare. Silence of the Drowned. We'll say that one's a bit lesser. So that would be 250 gold for that one. That's rare. Okay, and that's what they currently have in stock right now.
Yeah. Well, I might come back later a little too out of my price range I just got here.
Understandable. Yeah, potion crafting can be a bit expensive.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a crafter myself. He kind of pulls out his alchemist bag. More, not really healing, more like support potion making. Though I can argue, we'll just say that a potion is how I ended up here, and leave it at that.
Gotcha. All right. Well,
I'm a bit of an experimenter, we'll just say.
See, I definitely recommend you might want to try tinkering with possible potions as well. The stuff in Druskenwald can be a bit potent, and there's a lot of benefits you could get from trying to make them more potent here. Though you do run the risk of having potion quirks if you muddle it up, but as an experimenter, I'm sure you're used to the ups and downs of experimentation.
I'm aware. And he just kind of continues to look in the shop. I don't suppose you sell ingredients.
Oh, and I just noticed you all are very tiny. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. Yes, I do have some ingredients for sale as well. Unfortunately, it does not list specifically, but, like, hypothetically, if you wanted to put down gold for ingredients, you could, and we'll just say you have that much worth of golden ingredients.
Yeah. I'll throw down 5 gold.
Alright. Okay,
I don't know how much that would give me, but we'll run with it.
Yeah, we'll say they hand you like a little pouch's worth of stuff, and above board. So like how you craft magical items in D&D is you spend gold per day. We'll say with these ingredients that you just bought, you can take 5 off of the initial crafting. Unfortunately, this particular adventure does not have the exact same as Obojima with potion crafting, but hey, they do have some interesting things. Above board, you can try to do what is called heightened brewing. The DC is different based on what the potion you're making is, and the gold value you would need to spend for that, in addition to the already crafting of it. So, like, I think a common potion is like 50 gold or 100 gold. So it'd be like 110 for a common potion. And the potions that you can craft from the Crooked Moon each have a heightened potency factor that gives them a unique property that they only have if you properly make them heightened. So something to look into later, perhaps.
Yeah. This will have to be a visit for another day, I guess. But I appreciate you nonetheless.
Of course, if you need anything, I'll be here.
And he'll give a tip of the hat and head out, and he's gonna stop at if I'm allowed to. He will actually make a pit stop at the bookshop as well.
And we could do a quick look through the bookshop. Let's see, that is, what, 23. And let me grab our miss that is here. Where is he? Actually, wait, I could just look through the thing here. And let's go down to... And grab... in here, Wickermoor Village. There you are. 28. Now, I don't think anyone is going to the tailor shop, but I just want to bring it up because I love the name. The tailor is a stitch in time.
Hmm.
Now we have to.
That is a good name.
There. And then if I find you... You'd think they would arrange them in alphabetical order, but no. Okay, I have found the person who you will be engaging in. So the main area of this building contains books of all shapes, subjects, genres, and varieties. The shop also sells paper, parchment, ink pens, and other supplies used in writing. You see a woman come towards you to greet you. She's wearing a dark blue dress with little kerchief around it. She has rounded glasses that sit on the bridge of her nose, and her hair is a bit unkempt black hair. And you see this woman. She appears to have some sort of birthmark or scar on her head, covered by her hair. Oh, hello, sir. My name is Eleanor Haling. I own this bookstore. Is there anything I could help you with?
Well, I noticed you had a few occult concerned books in the windowsill. Piqued my attention. I'm a bit of, he kind of motions to himself. I'm a bit of an occult person, if you haven't noticed.
Her eyes light up. Oh, yes?
Specifically, whatever you have on curses.
Ah, fascinating topic. Her eyes light up and she shows you around to some of her books, and she confides in you that she too has an interest in strange occult and forbidden knowledge, especially of the old, in the eyes of the old ways, which appears to be the religion here for this group, but there's a lot to research in that topic. And she also offers, if you ever need any help researching anything, I'd be absolutely willing to help you out.
What do you know about lycanthropes?
Alright, let's roll that. Well, I know they can be hurt by silver. I know that Wolfsbane could be useful against them. They transform during the full moon, though there are some that can freely transform when they please. Though
I'm not exactly from around here, but where I came from, let's just say my family had an unfortunate run-in with a lichen deity, and as a result, that's kind of why I am what I am.
I see. No offense, I assumed you were curse-born from Edwardia, but...
Yeah, I've heard that
Perhaps-
term a couple of times now.
Perhaps when you were reincarnated here, your curse took over, as it were, and now you're just stuck in this form. Fascinating. I can definitely...
I've tried just about everything I can think of to break this curse, short of finding and killing the god that caused it.
That's certainly going to be a bit difficult, but this is an intriguing topic. But like I said, if you need any help researching, I'm definitely here, and I'd be willing to look into my books and see what I could find myself. Maybe I'll find something from a book that I import from somewhere else.
He'll... You know, it's a shot in the dark, but does enemies of progress ring a bell to you at all? I found these notes, and he kind of throws them on the table.
Interesting. Let's see. Let me grab. Okay, let's see. I don't think enemies of progress are necessarily a organization, as it were. But based on these notes, I think they're people that were just hindering this researcher. People that thought his research should not be touched. You know how they are, people who go, oh, you're standing on God's toes, these are not what we should be treading on, that sort of nonsense.
Yes, the whole respect the natural order and all that. I've heard that quite a few times in my life.
It's sad. I mean, technology can help if people let it. It's just people have hang-ups.
He's just kind of like, as much as he would love to talk with this lady all night, he's got places to be, and he just says, well, if I need any help, I'll keep you in mind.
I appreciate that, and I'll see what I can find on my own. Good luck, sir.
He'll tip the hat, give her a wave, and head back outside, and we'll probably just at that point start heading back to the inn, since he's found all he can for the day.
Alright. And that will bring us at last to Rushme. Was there anywhere in particular you wanted to go? Or did you just want to wander around town, see if anything...
Can I go to the barber?
You sure could. While you're going towards the barber, you pass this building, where it seems a bunch of children are running towards. You can gather just from, like, appearances that this is the school for Wickermoor. And as you're making this revelation, you bump into, like, literally, because you were looking the other way and not at where you were going. You bump into, this man. He's got, like, wild brown hair, glasses resting on the bridge of his nose. He was looking at something himself. Not clearly looking where he was going either. And as he looks at you, he, jumps for a second, but then narrows his eyes. Wait a second. You look familiar, but I don't think you are her. You look like a person that came through here a while back. They were connected to some grisly murders.
I'm searching for that person.
I might be able to help you out. They headed northeast. Are you related in some way, or?
I don't know, but they look like me, and they are doing a lot of bad things. And some have mistaken me as them, so I should probably do something about that.
Of course. That's fascinating. You have a sort of double. I'm originally from Edwardia, where the Grey exists. It's sort of a 3 different things, a curse, a being, what have you, but I have insights on instances of duality. If there's anything you'd like to discuss with me, I would be willing to do so, but I have to get to class. Children won't teach themselves after all, but do keep me in mind. My name is Phineas Trout.
Thank you, Mr. Phineas Trout. I'll be on my way.
You don't introduce yourself to him?
I'm Rashmi, by the by.
Rashmi, pleasure to make your acquaintance. Good luck on your search.
Thank you. And I will start moving over to the barber.
Alright, and now let's grab the barber. So you walk in, and it's a very clean establishment. Obviously, as previously mentioned, he is both the barber and a surgeon. So he does hair, he does surgeries, dental work probably as well. There's some people that are, just hanging around chatting as they get their haircut. The person leaves on their way, and you see the barber, this man. He's got slick back blonde hair. His entire face is covered with facial hair. He's got the mustache that connects to the beard. He's wearing a nice white shirt. And let me find, your name was right. This man, where are you?
You said he's the doctor and the barber here?
Yes, he is the surgeon, the dentist, and the barber.
Yes.
This man.
Dr. Barber.
Dr. Barber, yes.
Wait a minute.
I mean, traditionally, in olden days, that was what was the case. People were barbers and surgeons and what have you. But this man greets you with a friendly smile. Hello there! My name is Randall Graham. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. This is my barber shop. Anything you need help with? A haircut, surgery, dental work?
My hair. Can you make it one color? I feel like I keep trying, but it never fully turns into one color.
Interesting. I could give it a shot. Here, take a seat. And if you do sit down, he goes about trying to color your hair with his various dyes that he has. And much like the other times, your hair goes back to its previous hue. That's... Never seen anything like this. Well, I might not be able to color your hair, but I could cut it so it's a bit more even.
Could you try that as well, then?
Alright, and he goes about cutting your hair, and after a certain point, yeah, the hair seems to be it's still 2 different colors, and one side of your hair looks purely straight while the other is a bit more wavy, but it is closer to the same length now.
Oh, this is nice.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to color your hair, but this does look so much better, I feel. No offense, you were a bit lopsided the way you were.
Yeah, it's been lopsided for a while. I had trouble making it all even.
Must be some magical thing. I'm not an expert on magic, of course, but it does sound like it might be some sort of curse or magical thing.
Was there anyone that looked like me that was wandering by? I heard from the school teacher, Mr. Phineas Trout, that like there was someone similar to me
Yeah,
who did a lot of bad.
Rolled low. I do remember there were some murders a while back, but I don't remember much other than that. Now that I look at you a little closer, you do seem a little like them, but you're not going to kill me, right? He laughs with a very bright smile.
I'm not that kind of person.
Oh, good. I had a feeling you might not be. You seem nice.
I hope there's more good in the world.
Well, you know what they say, be the good you want to see in the world, or something like that.
Thank you, Mr.
Randall Graham.
Thank you, Mr. Randall Graham. I am Rashmi, by the way.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Rashmi, and if you need another haircut, you know where to find me.
Of course.
As before
Rashmi,
you leave,
like,
as you're setting out, you see a weasel shoot across the floor, and it's holding like a tooth, a human tooth in his mouth. So it goes, "Oh, not again! I'm sorry, this has been happening. Get back here, you little lout!" And he runs after the weasel.
I'm just gonna be on my way now. Slowly edges towards the door and just walks out.
Yeah. And with that, you all make your way back to meet up at the end, and it's almost time to head on over to the Druskenwald estate for dinner. No. Was there anything else anyone wanted to do before heading over to the estate?
No.
Alright, I think that's y'all down. No, I'm gonna put you like over, let's say over here for the time being. And now, let's see. Gotta grab. Here you are. All right. As you make your way towards the estate, you bump into, well, not bump into, he's just sort of moving along and rambling a bit as you move by. An old man with wild red-gray hair and filthy clothes scrambles towards you, his eyes darting wildly as he forces words out through labored breathing. Death, doom, pain, the crooked man, the crooked house, the crooked queen.
Hey. Calm down. Take a deep breath.
Every step leads to his return. His return, her return, disintegration, annihilation.
Just looks up in the air. What do you suppose he's talking about?
Wait, did you just say crooked smile?
The crooked man, the crooked house, the crooked queen.
Sorry, I don't think we're quite following, sir.
Look, follow nothing follows if follows. Breath follow. Beware. Beware his smile. And he sort of wanders off from you, seeming deeply troubled.
When Mary hears beware the smile, she gets a little pale.
We could find out a little bit more.
I wonder what he could have meant.
Could find out a little bit more. He's not too far away. I could find out.
I mean, only if you want to, but I think he was just rambling. It wasn't really making much sense.
It was probably nothing. And Mary just keep walking.
Well, I hope he's okay. Maybe he's had too much of the drink.
Maybe I could have offered one of my 24 cupcakes.
Yep, you still have those. Unless you've been eating at some of them, but I don't know if you've been
I
properly...
ate one.
Alright, so hey, that's 11 more cupcakes.
Does anyone want one?
Appreciate the offer, but I'm not hungry.
Probably after we eat.
Right.
And you make your way. At the top of the hill is a fence with its gate standing open. Beyond the fence is a well-maintained estate featuring a pond, 2 barns, and a stately 3-story manor home with a wraparound porch. While it's not in perfect condition, it's larger and better maintained than many structures in the village. 3 people emerge from the nearest barn and wave in your direction.
So we'll wave back.
They move up to you, and you see these 3. And show. Let's do that. Okay. I gotta get rid of some people. I just noticed I have too many people on the screen, but you know, I'm just gonna, nope, get rid of you. You're not here anymore. Probably should have been closing these normally, but, you know, got away from me. They appear to be family, and the mother and father appear to be dressed as butler and maid. The father begins moving his hands around, and the woman looks at him and begins to speak. Oh, I almost forgot. There's also a red-haired dog with them. So the woman speaks. We're on our way to town to buy some necessities and a book for our daughter Danny. It's a rare outing as we grow food on the estate, but we need to prepare dinner and make sure it's as good as it possibly could be. I assume that you're the Druskenwald's guests for the evening.
You would be correct.
They just moved in. We haven't seen them for tonight, but I'm sure they'll be around for dinner proper. Honestly, we were a bit surprised. We weren't sure if they were ever really going to visit, but we're so happy to finally meet them. A little worried when Mayor Somerton sent us over here, but things have been working out.
They seem to be very lovely people.
Oh, well, thank you. Forgive my husband Walter here. He very recently lost his voice. He communicates when we're around to properly translate. And if we're not, he has a notebook that he writes in to properly help people figure out what he's saying.
I am going to use my telepathic speech
Ah.
on him.
Ah.
So sorry for your loss.
Oh. Oh. I haven't had anyone... This is interesting. Yes, I don't know what quite caused my loss of voice, unfortunately, but hopefully we can sort it out at some point.
I have no doubt that you will.
Let's see, I need... Yes. So they once again wave to you as they set down the hill to get the supplies they need. And you make your way closer to the manor, and it's time for me to change some music here. And let's go to chapter. Alright. And I just gotta set you up on here. I'm gonna bring you to the map in just a moment. I just have to grab all your tokens.
Can I say something a little silly?
Sure.
So the music from the like regular town music, right?
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me of that one like churchish song where it's like na 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 da 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 da.
I think that's a Christmas song.
The Christmas song. I don't.
I don't remember what it's called necessarily, mind you, but
Gloria in in excelsis.
No, it's not Christmas time. It's not December. It's November.
yeah, it's November, damn it.
I'm sorry, it reminded me of that. And then the other thing it reminded me of is like the dun 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 from like the Silk song. The little guy. Da, da, da.
Oh, I think I know the one you're talking about. Because I have seen
Do not release her from her slumber just yet.
No, let her be.
Hattie. Sorry.
No problem. Ah, okay, here we go. So, let me bring y'all over to the map in question. Oh wait, do I have this not set up? To have me... Oh, yeah, I didn't have it properly set up. Dang, I need to find it again. I'll just... Where are you? Silent Hours, number 3. There we go. And let's get rid of that, that, and that. Okay.
And we're missing a little Chester cat, too.
Hmm?
We're missing Than.
Ah,
I was wondering why it was dark.
so we are. Zoop. There we go. Now everyone's here. I guess arrange yourselves, like, before the porch here in any way you'd like to be marching onwards.
Still have an aura on me. What the...
As you get closer to the large manor house, a wave of nausea slams into you. Before your eyes, the pleasant, albeit uncanny facade of the building shifts. The house appearance becomes shadowed and patchy, with mold and rot spreading across its walls. The angles and lines of the walls, eaves, windows, and roofs shift into jarring and impossible angles. It is a house out of a nightmare. The tidy garden nearest the house are quickly overgrown with weeds and thistle. Petals, bright and flourishing just seconds before, wilt and drop away. The house now shows decades of disrepair, and a twisted form appears from nowhere on the porch and waves to you. It calls out, "Welcome to the Crooked House, friends. We've been expecting you." And let me show you what this man looks like. Bop. This fine gentleman.
Oh no.
I have a cut of this guy's jib.
Do you have any questions, thoughts, concerns?
I have one.
Mm-hmm.
Was this man ever described to me by somebody else before?
Yes. It's uncanny. He looks exactly as he was described to you.
She looks at him. She looks down, grabs her gun, and says, "Shane." It cocks it.
Oh, a bit rude to point a gun at your host.
Oh, I haven't pointed at you yet.
I feel like we're missing context here.
What's going on?
Perhaps you'll learn it inside. Philip and Adela are waiting for you. They're getting to know the house, or more accurately, the house is getting to know them.
And really get to know us? Is that what I'm led to believe?
His smile grows disgustingly and eerily wider. Why, yes, it will. Come in. Enjoy the refreshments I prepared for you. Philip and Adela will be with you shortly. And he vanishes before your eyes. He doffs his hat while he leaves.
Getting the bald butler vibes off of him.
By the way, as if on command, as he vanishes, bowing and doffing his hat, there's a cacophonous boom of thunder that shakes the house, and a violent storm seems to roll in. Sky opens up with pouring rain and howling winds. It seems the only option at this time is to enter the house. And the door creaks open to invite you in. But with that, I think this is an excellent place for us to end for the evening. In the next one, you will come inside the Crooked House.
Well, we need to make sure Philip and Adela are okay.
I have a feeling we need to go save them or something.
What?
This feels like
no.
Draco, I gotta apologize. This feels like Death House 2.
No,
there's not dead children.
No. This
You
is
said
Death
that.
House 3. There's not Death House 2 didn't have any sex in it.
This is true. This is very true. This may or may not be inspired by the Death House.
At least we're level 3, right, guys?
Yeah. I mean, until we start hearing people chanting, "He is ancient, he is the land," I think we're fine.
Yeah.
He is ancient, he is the land. He is ancient, he is the land.
Oh, well, there you go.
Wolfie, do you hear any, voices upstairs?
No, it's fine. Just change the channel.
Okay.
The show's over. We'll come back next week.
Right, but let's start going around the horn. Who'd like to start us off?
Well, hello there. My name's Cryptic Saiyajin. You can find me at twitch.tv/cryptic_science, where on Saturdays I usually run the World Domination Wrestling, but I'll be out of town this weekend because I'll be visiting the family down in Georgie.
Hmm. And who do you want to pass it to?
Yelling!
I
Who?
believe I was yelling.
Yelling.
Yeah,
Ah, me.
Passing to you.
Hello. I go by Yellingatme. You can find me on most places as Yellingatme or Yellingatme BT. I normally do art-related content, and in the previous month, I took part in a emote thing for Twitch, and I have gained 15 attributions at least from that alone for emotes. They are free. You can find them in a link somewhere. It'll be posted somewhere. And you can also commission me if you want something like what I have currently with the lips moving in my character. If you want something as active, you know?
Hmm. Yes, commission
Or
Yell. Do it now.
Yeah.
Do it now!
And I've also done stuff for Draco for NPC sheets as well. So if you like my art, you should commission me. Yeah. And I may or may not try getting hypnotized in 2 days' time. We'll see. Technically 3 days. We shall see. Who next?
Who you passing to?
I'm usually one of the last ones, so this is new for me in a bit. Ooh, I have a stupid idea.
Okay. What is your stupid idea?
I'm gonna say a name.
Okay.
And the person who responds is the one who's gonna go.
Okay.
Dan!
Okay. I see how it is yelling. I could say something right now, but I'm not.
I mean, you technically did.
This is me doing it intentionally at this point, but like,
Yeah, good. You're learning.
am I though?
I hope so.
No, you're not. Should I believe more with memes?
But hello, I am Thanatos. I had a great time tonight. You can find me playing as Lazarus on Wednesdays with Draco and the gang. You can also find me playing with the Lost Knights with our Lost Chronicles of Fate as Solbrook the Lizardfolk Artificer, as we are still trying to get out of the Shadowfell, but we are still under hiatus, so who knows when that'll be. Whenever I'm not doing that, I am usually lurking in Draco's chat to see what he's up to. And that is about it.
Right. Who you sending to?
Chaco.
Hello, I'm Chocolate Zombie 101. You can find me all over social media as any form of Chocolate Zombie 101. I stream on Twitch. Wednesdays, you can find me here for Crooked Moon playing Gerard, who currently gives no fucks. And then earlier in the day, Wednesdays, probably not until after the end of the year, but maybe it'll happen before then. We don't know. You can find me on twitch.tv/TwitchThePerson along with Cryptic for our Power Under Cyberstrike campaign. Again, we are currently on a hiatus, more than likely till the end of this year, but we may come back for a one-shot or whatever. So stay tuned. And then Tuesdays, we may or may not be starting another run through of Baldur's Gate 3. So tune in for that. And then I'll throw it to Hoshi.
Hello, everybody. Hoshi, you can find me on all social media as Roy Hoshi. Tuesdays, you can find me, Draco, and Chaco on our respective channel as we, as Chaco said, we might be going through another run through of Baldur's Gate 3. Wednesdays, you can find me here as we go through Crooked Moon as I am playing your favorite mother character, Mary Dover. And Fridays on my channel, you can find me when I decide to stream on Fridays, playing Digimon Story Time Stranger. And on this upcoming Monday, I might be doing a birthday stream depending on how drunk I am.
Oh, nice.
I will be 33.
Hey,
You're
catching up to
old.
me. I am 33. You're catching up.
Ha! Joke's on you. I'm only 34.
Mm,
I hit
Meanwhile,
level-
I'm still the youngest here,
yep.
I think.
Yellow's still baby.
Oi!
I finally hit level 33. I might evolve soon.
Maybe.
That's it for me. Broaden.
Hello. Don't have much to plug, but you can just find me here on Wednesdays playing everyone's favorite traumatized puppet as we go through Death House Electric Boogaloo featuring the Crooked Man from the Conjuring movies. But it's all said and done. It's gonna be a fun time. I'll pass it to Draco.
Right. Before I get into my stuff, I have been making handouts because I didn't make them before. I wanted to show you what the house looked like. And the Crooked Man as he was greeting you. So once that loads, perfect. So this is what the house looks like now that it's contorted itself into a nightmare show. Defying
Oh, hey,
logic.
Monster House.
Kinda.
Yeah, definitely Death House Electric Boogaloo.
And
What's that animated movie about, like,
Monster
a
House.
house?
Monster House.
and-
Is it really that's the name of it?
Yep, that's
Yeah,
the
that's
name of it,
Monster
Monster House.
The one with the concrete?
Yep.
Yep,
Mhm.
that's Monster
Okay.
House.
And
Monster House.
this was the Crooked Man gesturing to you as you came by.
Nutcracker.
Looks like maybe he was hanged or something because his head is twisted all the way sideways. Perfectly normal and totally not sinister gent. Look at that winning smile he has.
He seems fine to me.
Yeah.
I do like the cut. I do like the jib of his cut.
I wonder if a certain murderous person has befriended this fellow.
Who's murderous?
Yes,
Don't worry about it.
As T-Lows are going, shame.
Click, click. Damn shame.
Damn shame. I was going to offer him a cupcake. He disappeared.
Aww. Tragic. But hello everyone, you've already found me here. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. Monday's Persona 3 Reload, where we're about to hit the full moon and see what tarot shadow pops up this time. Tuesdays, we may be getting into Baldur's Gate 3 again, this time doing hero mode and the Dirge playthrough. We'll have to see how that goes. Wednesdays, you can find our heroes here as they go into this totally normal, not haunted in any way house that is perfectly safe. Perfectly. Thursdays, you can catch me here for AI Somnium Files, where our investigation is starting to hit a bit of a headway. We have a direction to go in, and we're, I think, looking for someone specifically, but off the top of my head, I don't remember. Fridays, you can catch me and Yelling here for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, where I'm still chugging through the special coaches so I can unlock the final secret boss of the DLC, and yelling, were you about to fight La Primera?
I am about to fight La Primera. I finished the Elite Four.
All right. Which means La Primera and potentially the post-game stuff. But with all of that said and done, how about we find someone to raid?
Draco, honestly, do
The
you
only
think-
one I have live is Fringe and Haneru.
Yeah. I forget
Let's
if
see
I
what I
raided
got.
Fringe recently. I don't think I did. Let's raid Fringe. What were you saying, Yelling?
Honest question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I'll get